This one's a tough one, boys. This one's a tough one. This may be the last time. This may very well be. It's very possible that this is the last time you ever see my face in your life live. Maybe the last time. I just don't know if I can handle it anymore. The habitual abuse, the trolls online insulting my physique, insulting my appearance, insulting my opinion, and I just don't know if I can handle it anymore. I've been listening to Creed all day. I got so many dislikes on my last video, and apparently, according to somebody in the comments, my channel is stagnating. My channel is stagnating. So I think I'm just thinking about closing up shop. I don't think I can handle it anymore. The constant abuse, it really hurts my feelings, you know. It just really breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart. Somebody earlier today in the comments, they called me fat. Oh my God. Look at these eyes. I'm really crying right now. I don't know if I can take it anymore. There's so many grown men online commenting on my videos, giving me watch time and ad revenue to insult my appearance. And I don't think I can handle it anymore. I just don't think I can do it anymore. I'm going to have to close down the channel. I can't make any more videos. My opinions aren't good enough for them. And the growth, only 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers in the last 2 months or something like that, 3 months. It's just not worth it anymore. It's just not worth it. The hassle, the insults, the constant abuse. Where I come from, that constitutes an ass whooping. And I'm not able to achieve that. So the next best thing is just to close up shop for good. Just to close up shop for good. I'm ending the channel. I'm getting rid of it. And I'll see you guys. I'll leave up the catalog of videos for you guys. And you guys can remember me. But yeah, I remember from 2021 to 2023, MMA Joey. I really enjoyed the channel. So, all right, boys, I'm out of here. I just wanted to leave you guys with that message. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye. Nah, I'm fucking kidding. Dude, so many people over the last, 24 hours have been like, you'll never be successful. That's why you don't have 100,000 subscribers. That's why you only have this. That's why you only do that. That's why this and that. And insulting my appearance like I give a fuck. Like I give a fuck. Listen, boys. Listen. Every one of these motherfuckers thinks the online world is everything, right? And don't get me wrong, the majority of people who start YouTube channels, specifically in the MMA space, the majority of them are disingenuous, okay? All they do is how can I get as many clicks as possible? How can I get as many views as possible? How can I get as big a following as possible? And how can I make as much money as possible? That's all they care about. They're just scanning the news. Scanning the news. What can I make a video about today that's going to get a lot of views? They don't care about covering important stuff. They don't care about covering it from an honest perspective. They don't care about actually giving their opinion. They're like, what's going to appeal most to the, majority of the fan base? That's all they give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about anything else. Guess what? I think of this place as just a way to give out my opinion. That's it. Don't give a fuck about anything else. I'll be 100% honest. If you like it, you like it. If you hate it, you hate it. I don't give a fuck. If you think I'm ugly, oh fucking well. If you think I'm fat, oh fucking well. I don't give a fuck. These people who think online, they think views and clicks and likes are every fucking thing. It's not everything. Go the fuck outside. Touch grass. Go out and wander in the woods, wade in the water somewhere. Do something. Talk to a girl. Or if you're a woman, go talk to a guy. Online, your online presence isn't everything. And people have to stop thinking The only reason they're important is because of their Twitter following or their YouTube subscriber count or their Facebook friends or whatever else it may be, Instagram followers. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. People, I miss the days, and I was watching some videos the other day. I miss the days of old YouTube. If you remember YouTube around like, I don't know, I'll say like 2010, 2012, somewhere around there, even before then probably as well. It was like normal people who posted videos online. And it felt so normal and genuine. Now, every single person you look at nowadays is playing some fraudulent character, all to just make revenue. That's their only goal. That's their only priority. Do I want to make money off this channel? 100%. Do I want this channel to be successful? 100%. But that's not all I give a fuck about in life. That's not all that matters. And for whatever reason, some people think that's all that matters. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Like, think about this. Imagine I came on this channel and every video, every stream, I just, and I could do this. It'd be so easy to do. There's a lot of brain dead MMA fans. But imagine if I just spoon fed you every opinion you already had. I just pandered to every opinion the majority of the fan base had. Okay, sure, would I grow faster? Sure, would I make more money? Yeah. But guess what? That's not fun. I wouldn't feel good about that. I don't want to do that. It's bullshit because I hate all these fake characters online. Everyone's playing a character nowadays. And it's embarrassing. And I'm not talking just about the MMA community. I'm talking about in general. Everyone plays like these fake ass characters just so they can pretend to be someone, just so they can get a following. Like, that's so corny. I don't like that. I don't want it. If you told me right now, start playing a character and start pandering, and by the end of the year you'll have 100,000 subs, I wouldn't do it. Would not do it. Never, ever in a million years. Because I tried to become the channel that I always wanted. This channel is the channel I've wanted since 2012 for me, myself, and I to watch. That's what I want it to be. I just want it, you guys tune in. You guys may agree with me sometimes. You may disagree with me sometimes. But we're talking about MMA. Like, it's not the end of the world. Who gives a fuck? There's so much bigger issues in the world than MMA. And people are getting upset about, oh, well, I disagree with you on this. I disagree with you on that. Like, I just want to create a space where we can just talk about MMA and have fun like we're all friends or some dumb shit. And people are so worried, like, oh, I can't believe you would say such a thing, Joey. And oh my God, you're such a contrarian. Being a contrarian doesn't help you. Being a contrarian in the way, that they are suggesting that I'm doing doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. It just pisses people off, and it probably turns some of them off. But guess what? They're not my target audience. They're not the people I want to be watching this channel. But for some reason, people think an online presence is everything. And it's not. It's really not. Think about it. Let me, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm not talking about, I didn't watch James Lynch. What are you talking about? If he did say something similar to this, I did not watch this. I did not see this. So that's bizarre. I think you're just making that up. Anyway, if I got on here, right, and I told you everything you already wanted to hear, one day when I die, one day when I'm nothing but, bones in the ground somewhere or ashes in an urn somewhere, what is it really going to matter? What is it really going to matter? I don't know. It's not. I'd rather give you my honest opinion. If you hate me, you can hate me. You don't have to watch. The thing is, I want people here who, I don't want to live in an echo chamber. I don't want to agree with everything I say. I want to have fun, educated discussion. Do the majority of my opinions, I feel like, are accurate and based on the actual facts and evidence? Yes. But at the end of the day, the MMA community is very fickle. It's very fickle. And listen, guys, I'll tell you this. I'll end with this, before we get into the actual chat. At the end of the day, when I look back on this and the type of content that I put out and the type of live streams that I do and the type of videos that I decide to do, I just want to be who I am. I just want to tell you guys what I honestly think. I don't want to be scared like, oh, Oh, my community might turn on me. Oh no, what am I ever going to do? Some people might disagree with me and not like me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If I have no one in my life, in real life, I don't give a fuck. So you think I'm going to care if some online fan base turns on me? If you don't like the content, please don't watch. I don't want you here. I don't want your cents from ad revenue. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. So anybody who's out there saying, Joey, close down your channel, you're irrelevant, nobody cares what you have to think, what you think, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to continue to do what I want to do. I'm going to continue to say what I want to say. And there's no one that's going to bully me into a corner, ever. Ever, 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 ever. So, anywho, let's read some of the messages. Sorry, guys, for that intro. I just saw some people in the comments, last night saying, Joey, what are you doing? This video is so dumb. This is such an L. First off, they failed to actually realize that. How do I word this? I want to say it was a partial troll, but what I mean by that is, okay, I played it up a little bit, but everything I said was straight facts. Everything I said in that video was facts. And I believe everything I said in that video. So, for whatever reason, people are just crybabies and want to cry about everything just because they disagree. So, anywho, let's read some of the messages, guys. I appreciate, listen, the point I wanted to get to with that, and I went entirely too long. Every single one of you guys who is here on a regular basis, who watches the videos, who comments on the videos, who joins the live streams, I know you don't agree with everything I say. We're going to have disagreements. We're going to disagree. But at the end of the day, it's just MMA. We're not talking about some serious, I don't know, something far more serious than MMA. Oh, we disagree on who may or may not deserve a title shot. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I mean, some people are just so damn soft and such fucking crybabies. How dare you say that? I'm unsubbing. Unsub, motherfucker. I don't care. If you don't fuck with me, unsub from the channel. Don't ever watch again. Don't ever give me a comment again. Don't ever post in live chat. Every single one of you guys who are here on a regular basis, I fuck with you. I appreciate you. I enjoy you. Pause. I enjoy pleasuring you with my mouth on a daily basis, sometimes multiple times a day. So, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's see what we have in the chat. French Fries, thank you for the 27 months of membership. Better take that video down before I unsubscribe. I'll get right on it. James Lynch mentioned you playing character to get subs. Is that true, or you just fucking with me? I think you're fucking with me because I've never seen your name before. But that's incredibly bizarre if true, because I did not see that or hear about it. Nobody's told me that other than you right now. So I'm going to err on the side of you're probably lying. But if so, that's incredibly bizarre that I just went on that rant and that happened. Joey, are you good, brother? I'm always good. You're not irrelevant though, Joey. I don't think so anyways. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Don't let him bully you, son. Longtime fan here. I disagree with recent takes, but I've always respected the way you stand on your opinion and disregard the trolls. I see them on Twitter give ad hominems as responses. It's silly. I know. Also, people don't realize on Twitter, the majority of what I'm doing is just kind of posting thoughts to piss people off. On Twitter, I just think of that as like a shit posting app, basically. So people don't realize, and they get so upset by everything I tweet out. And like I tweeted out something about the Ian Gary Colby video, essentially. And so many people are upset. And they don't realize I'm just laughing about it. It just gives me a good laugh. Joe, you called Colby's Plastic Girls a 3 out of 10. That's uncalled for. That is. Joey, if there's one request we can make before you close up shop, can you make a detailed video discussing the legacy of Jairzinho Rozenstruik? 100%. 100%. That's the first thing I'll do after I end this. Would you box MMA Guru in a Misfits for 100 grand, and would you beat him? Look dead into my eyes right now. I would never support dumbass Misfits boxing. I would never support that bullshit. But listen, if he wanted to fight me, I will fight him in his backyard right this very second. I will fight him in my own backyard. I'll fight him live on this stream right now. I'll fight Francis Ngannou right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight Alex Pereira right now. I don't give a fuck. Especially for 100 grand. Well, maybe not Alex Pereira. I don't want the brain damage. But yeah, I don't give a fuck. Your Twitter is hilarious. It's sad people take it seriously. Could this in any way be used to appeal the loss? I know. Yeah, my ear's itching. I got a little water in it. I just got out of the shower. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think what it is the people who watch on a regular basis, they understand that a lot of what I say is sarcastic, but usually the jokes that I make are backed by some basis in fact, or some type of evidence, but I just like fucking off on Twitter, like just fucking around. Twitter is just a bullshit app that I don't even like. Joey, are you closing your channel? I'm strongly considering it. It's possible. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Maybe one day, but not right now. That's what the haters want. That's what the haters want. The haters are trying to get me off YouTube. I think that is the funniest thing ever. These motherfuckers are so desperate to be like, we have to get him out of here. We don't want him talking anymore. We don't want him giving his opinion anymore. It just, honestly, I feed off of hate. To be honest, I just absolutely enjoy the hate. So, and they will never get to me. Ever, 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 ever. Where was that? Fly him out. That sounds incredibly homoerotic. I got to see that Ngannou Joey fight. I'd fight. I mean, dude, $1 million. Well, his opponent can get $1 million. I'll fight Ngannou right in this room right now. That'd be hilarious. I could fight him on stream. I'm immediately kicking him in the nuts. Then I'm going to chop his Adam's apple. And then I'm going to look for a rear naked choke. On with the fight news, Joey. Enough with the drama. That is true. I appreciate you saying that. Costa versus Chimaev prediction. I'd go Chimaev. I'm still somewhat high on Chimaev. Dang, 27 months and I can't even get my message right on the stream is why I'm leaving. Did you miss me reading it? Thank you again for the 27 months, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate. That's crazy. That's crazy I've even had the channel for that long. By the way, I made a video on PFL. I know it's not going to get a lot of views, but it's something I thought was important. I thought it was something that was important. So if you guys could go check that out after the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. I actually recorded that last night, and then I forgot to do a thumbnail for it, and I forgot about the video in general. I was busy today and completely forgot about the video. And then I said, oh, shit, I got to make a thumbnail for that. So I made the thumbnail for that and then scheduled a stream. I believe you, brother. Misfits trash, but 100 G's would be nice. Okay. Close it. Okay, I'll think about it. Thoughts on Kevin Holland versus MVP? Fun fight, but I think Holland wins comfortably. That is a great question. All right, first off, I need you guys to let me know if you want me to make a video, a dedicated video. It'll be like, 15, 20 minutes, like a typical video about some of the fight announcements, which would be Cory Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov, Kevin Holland versus MVP. The one problem I have with it, and the one problem I didn't rush to go make a video, is because those fights aren't announced. They aren't official. They even have the red dot next to them, which means they're fights the UFC wants to make. So it's like I have to be very clear in the video. Look, these fights aren't made, but they were spotted on the War Room. They may not come to fruition. MVP isn't even signed to the roster currently. And on top of that, you even had like Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano on that board. So I don't, geez, my nose was itching like crazy right there. I don't know if it's worthy of a video, Let me know. But anyway, Holland MVP. I would probably pick Holland. MVP's been overrated, an overrated can crusher for many years. But I would have to go back and watch him tape on MVP. I thought he lost his last fight, to be honest. If it's the fight I'm thinking of. Thoughts on Magny dragging his son across the table at the cookout? I think it was disgusting. That video that you sent me was absolutely appalling. And I can't believe that he would do such a thing on video. Jay, would you really fight Francis? If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. Do I want to take any brain damage? Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, would I? Yeah, of course I would. For the right amount of money, 100%. I wouldn't even be scared. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? He's going to knock me out? Imagine I pull it off. Imagine I ought to start training and enter PFL. I don't want that Francis Ngannou fight. If I went to PFL, I want the Francis Ngannou fight. But I think I would pick Kevin Holland. I think that MVP is not that good. He's been crushing cans for many, many years. So I think, I don't know though. MVP's got some really good striking. So I could see either guy getting it done. I've never been high on Kevin Holland, but right now I lean Kevin Holland. Like if I did a video, I'd probably pick Kevin Holland. So Cory Sandhagen versus Umar matchup was slated for the main event of the card that has Pfeiffer versus Manson as the main event. I know. That's why I wonder that as well. I wonder that as well. I gotta go trim my mustache. This shit's pissing me off. It's tickling my nose. Who do you think is better, MVP or Cedric Doumbé? Cedric Doumbé. I'm probably one of the few who thinks MVP wins. Holland is overrated as MVP. That's why I said I would really have to think about it. Because I think Kevin Holland is overrated as hell. I've been saying that for a long time. I wouldn't give a fuck if Kevin Holland got cut tomorrow. But I do think that is a good matchup. I think it's a fun fight. I think it's a perfect fight for both guys. It's just one of those fun matchups that you can throw away. So, UFC doing Sandhagen dirty for oil money. What are you saying? They're going to do Sandhagen versus Umar against at Saudi Arabia? Is that what you're saying? The Sandhagen Nurmagomedov shit's fake because Dana already announced the main event, Pfeiffer versus Manson as a main event. Yeah, I think that fight still happens, but it's a matter of when it happens. That's the issue, and that's why I'm not making a video on it. Everyone jumps on these videos and topics, and we're not even sure that anyone's actually, it's not official. Let me go check something real quick while I'm here. No. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check something real quick. I just remembered. Give me 1 second, boys. I don't know if I can cancel this. Oh, let me see. I think I can cancel it. Sorry, I wanted to look into this while I was on stream. Okay. Let me just send this to... I'm sorry about this, boys. I wanted to get this settled before I forget. All right. Back to the chat. Sorry, I just had to do that real quick before I forgot. Apologies. Asking who's better, Dombe or MVP? It's crazy. That is true. Dude, MVP has been a can crusher forever. He got one tough fight and he got KO'd. Patty Mills, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate your support. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. People who are willing to speak their mind and be authentic on a YouTube channel is a rarity in 2023. And I appreciate you donating your hard-earned money to support the channel. Thank you very much, Patty. Ortega and witness protection, ? Fights announced through March and no Ortega, and he's still ranked. Ortega is a fucking ranking squatter. He pisses me off. He was number 3 on the list when I did it a couple months ago. I would have been wanting to do another video. We talked about that for a little bit a couple weeks ago, but I've been kind of like stalling on the ranking squatter video. But my guess is he's going to end up there's supposedly a event in Mexico in February or March. My guess is we're going to get Ortega versus Yair at some point in time in February or March. I think that makes the most sense. I think it's going to end up happening. I would like to see Ortega fight Diego Lopez. That is the fight that I would like to see. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of Ortega. Dude hasn't won a fucking fight other than the Korean Zombie since like, what, 2018? Damn, dude. There was a lot of people swimming in their, dad's nutsack last time Ortega had a decent win. I mean, he doesn't even have a decent win, really. At all, you know what I mean? In 2023, none of his wins are decent. So, and I know it's easy to be kind of hypocritical not hypocritical, but critical of him and look at past wins. But if I have to get in a time machine to go back in time and determine what was good and what wasn't good, like seriously, just end your career. Oh, Archie, thank you for the $2 donation. Even Ben hit so hard, you did the man dance. I don't know what you're talking about there. Even Ben hit so hard. Who are you talking about? Who's Ben? But thank you for the $2. Oh, Archie, you're the man. I appreciate your support of independent MMA media. Okay. Now, where was I at? Let me scroll back up. Sad to see you leaving, Joey, one of the only people in the space with an actual spine. I'm not really, dude. It was just kind of a joke. It was just a joke, man. I hope you realize it was a joke. How much would you need to be paid to step in the octagon with a greasy guru? It would just have to be a decent amount of money and winner take all. Whoever loses doesn't get paid a dime. That's what I wanted. I want heavy stakes. You go home, you win or you go home with nothing. Or better yet, loser closes their channel. That'd be fun. That'd be pretty fucking. Imagine the promotion for that. PFL made us wait 400 hours for Dombe to get a quick KO. That is very true. That is very true. Saudi Arabia or UAE doesn't matter. They want another fighter from the region in the top 5 to sell more or garner more investment. But I think Cory's a little high and also not well-earned opportunity. Yeah, I understand. I don't think it's the most deserved fight ever. But I love when you take someone who has a lot of hype towards the back end of the top 15 and throw them right in with the Sharks. I wouldn't want it all the time. But if you listen to my, the history of my channel, I've always been for that. I liked it when they tried to do it with Hamzat against Leon, which, I talked about at the beginning of my channel. I liked it when they did it with Sean O'Malley against Petr Yan, and I like it when they're doing it with Umar. And there's been other examples, Ikram Alaskarov, but all those fights fell out. So, yeah, basically that's what I mean. For a good amount of money, you think Sandhagen will take Umar fight? Again, risking his title shots? He's not going to have a choice, bro. Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. Okay, I'm glad you're oversighting lyrics now. Zach told, look, I like Zach. Zach said, Joe, you are relevant in my eyes. You'll always mean something to me. What's your best and worst pick? My best and worst pick. One of my best picks of all time is Nate Diaz over Conor McGregor in the first fight. And that wasn't like a joke pick. I genuinely believe Nate would beat him. I thought he was a nightmare matchup for him. My worst pick? I don't know who my worst pick is. Maybe Spivak over Gane. I think that's probably my worst pick of all time. Like, I don't even mind my... I I don't mind my Masvidal pick over Colby. Because I thought Masvidal was going to get a KO early because his striking's way better. Early prediction all the way up until I started watching some fight footage, I had Colby out wrestling him. And even in my prediction video, I said Colby's going to out wrestle him if it gets past 2. And it was just a boring-ass fight anyway, so. His last best win was against Frank Yeager. I know. And Frankie took that on short notice. What's with the title? I was just playing a little joke in the beginning. I've been getting a lot of people telling me I'm irrelevant and, insulting and throwing out ad hominems and all this and that. And I just thought it'd be funny to joke around about. I'm closing the channel. I can't handle it anymore. You ever been hit so hard you did the man dance? No, I have not. I have been dazed before a little bit. Winners should get the loser subscribers. No, losers should close down their channel. Let me know. I can train you. I'm a master of Sambo, 11th degree black belt, and 4-time judo world qualifier. You think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys? Points to American flag pants. Speedback ain't too bad. Yeah. Dariush gonna maul Armin. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. But maybe. We'll see. People overuse the term maul. Nice to hear. Pretty lame. Every MMA YouTuber recycling the same wag story 5 times lately. What's nice to hear? But yeah, that is embarrassing, dude. It's corny. Like, everyone's gatekeeping another man's wife because they don't ever touch a woman ever in their life. You know what I mean? And then you got the dumbass pussies. I seen some pussies today. And when I mean pussies, I mean these are the type of people that would run and hide. They would never talk to anybody like this in real life. But I seen a bunch of pussies today, like, posting Dylan Dennis' screenshots of him literally asking her questions in 2018 on Instagram and acting like that makes her a whore. These people just hate women because they can't get women. They're Elliot Rodgers. They're Elliot Rodgers. They're Elliot Rodgers. I will continue to repeat that. A lot of the MMA community greatly sympathizes with somebody like Elliot Rodger. They relate to Elliot Rodger. So, yeah. How do you think Ortega was to sleep? How close do you think Ortega was to sleep Volk? I wasn't following you back then. What do you mean, sleeping him with the guillotine? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. I didn't think it was that close. And also, I still have videos on the channel if you want to go check it out. Did I hear you're leaving? Best news all month. Look, if you're gonna play that game, if you're gonna bully me, looks like you're leaving first, bitch. Looks like you're leaving first. Joey, are you Groom New York? No. What would you pick? But who would you pick between Eblin and Strickland? Strickland. I'd have to pick Strickland, but I don't know. That'd be a tough fight to pick. What happened to the Shillelagh fund? It got full. It got to max capacity, my friend. It got to max capacity. Next, we need to start. Joey needs to get an OLED monitor in 2024 fund. That is the next fund I need to start. Yeah, the guillotine and the triangle. Dude, the guillotine looked tight as hell. I wasn't live streaming then, but I was like, holy shit. I was freaking out. But the triangle, I didn't think it was as close. But outside of that, I mean, Volk beat the dog shit out of him. So, I don't know. What's good? What you think about Lynch's comments about you being a character? Is that true? That is beyond fucking weird. And now nobody's ever going to believe that. Nobody's ever going to fucking believe that. That I never saw that. Nobody sent that to me. Nobody told me about that. I was going off about anyone saying, Joey, you're a contrarian as a character earlier in the stream. I did not see that at all. Not that I give a fuck. You know what I mean? It applies to anyone who's saying that. But what was said? What was said, Hap? I believe what you say. So let me know what was said, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Would you rather see Justin or Max or Islam versus Justin? Justin versus Max or Islam versus Justin? Islam versus Justin. Justin would smash Max Holloway. Would smash Max Holloway. To be honest, the Dylan screenshot was the most normal convo I've ever seen with Dylan. Yeah, Dylan just wants attention because he's a piece of shit. What's the craziest cross-promotion fight the UFC can put on right now? John Jones, Francis Ngannou. That's it. Anyone else in the division would have either tapped or went out to that guillotine? Probably. Joe, you are great at what you do. Don't stop. You are the voice of reason in the MMA community. I'm not. I'm here forever. I'm here to stay. They can't bully me. The more I get bullied, the more I want to make more content. So, Lynch called you a character. Dude is a weirdo. He wasn't being rude. He was just saying that you pander to a fan base. He said he likes you and wants to debate you all on stream. Listen, I hate even saying this because it comes off as, it's like you have to say, oh, I like him before I say this, because it's like, oh, I like him, but now I'm going to go shit on him. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like I'm going to say right now. In my life in general, I know this is kind of like, well, what are you getting at, Joey? Just say what you mean. In my life in general, I'm not offended by anything. I'm not offended by anyone in my personal life. I'm not offended by people online. So part of my personality, whether it's a gift or a flaw, is I just say how I feel. And sometimes, you know, and I've talked about it before, I'm not a big fan of doing collabs because I'm going to come off as a dick, because sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm like, nah. I say certain things and it might come off condescending or dickish, and I never want to be dickish to anyone. I don't want to ever treat anyone like shit. But 100% of who I am on this camera, 100% is never a character. Everything I say, the majority of what I say is backed up by fact, or it is a legitimate opinion that I have. If I wanted to pander to a fan base, I would have every popular opinion ever. If I wanted to pander to a fan base, I would have a much bigger following already. Because believe me, I've seen the recipe. You can easily find the recipe online for success, especially in the MMA landscape. And every time that I go on camera and I record a video, everything that I'm saying, I 150% believe. Now, sometimes you have to take with a grain of salt that sometimes I'm being sarcastic. Sometimes I'm slightly trolling. If you know my personality, if you watch the streams enough, you know some things that I say on video, in a video, is kind of like an inside joke to a live stream. Or I just say something with a straight face, but really I'm just joking about it. Like, for example, and all of it, even the jokes, are based somewhere in fact. Like, for example, in the Ian Gary Colby Covington video, I said, Ian Gary had a cold sore better than Colby Covington. Obviously, I'm being fucking funny. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. But in a way, it's partially true. My point is, Colby Covington is one of the biggest attention whores in MMA. Ian Gary's getting more attention than him. So my point was, Colby had a cold sore. Ian Gary had a cold sore a year ago. People still talk about his cold sore. Nobody talks about Colby Covington's cold sore. So is that true? Yes, it's true. But am I being sarcastic? Am I being funny a little bit? Am I just throwing it in there because I thought it was just an interesting observation? Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. But to think I'm playing a character, absolutely not. But what I think someone like James sees is, and I'm trying to think of how to say this without being insulting, because I don't mean this as insulting, because he cares so much about what everyone thinks of him, because he cares about what fighters and coaches and everyone thinks of him, he has to hold back or not say certain things or pander a certain way. Like, for example, he gets so upset about anything negative said about Colby because he gets to interview Colby. That's just a fact. I mean, that's just a fact. Whether it's a conscious bias or an unconscious bias, that's just a fact. And then on top of that, I feel like James, when we've had misunderstandings early, it's a lot of misstating of my opinion to him where people aren't actually representing my opinion correctly, or he hasn't understood my opinion correctly. Because we've talked about different, opposite opinions before, and I've went on a stream before. Our last stream, we had a couple, disagreements before going into that. And then when we actually talked about it on a stream, he's like, okay, I agree with you, So I don't know, what to say, but I'll tell you this. I'm not pandering to any fucking fan base. I will never pander to a fan base. And to be quite honest, I'm not offended by it. But the most offensive thing that you can say about me is that I'm playing some type of character, or that I do this to try to drum up some type of fan base, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I only want to say what I think on this channel. That's it. I just want to be like, whether you love me or you absolutely hate me or you don't care about me at all, I want you to be like, oh, this is just a real guy that I watch and he's actually like a real person. Like if you met me in real life, if 76 of us sat down in a park and we were discussing MMA, this is exactly how I would act. This is exactly who I would be. I'm just being myself on camera. That's it. So I don't know. And I think a lot of people, because they see other people playing characters and drumming up and, talking about certain drama and whatnot, a lot of people are veering down that path. Even legitimate MMA media are veering down that path of TMZ style coverage. And, it's just, I don't know. It's annoying to me. It's disgusting to me. And then because people are so focused on popular opinion and the appeal to popular opinion, it's like, because I'm an outlier, because I have critical thinking, okay? Because I break down things with fact and evidence and I state things that I see. Do you think, and I hate to even bring this dumb shit up because it's not something that I'm highly focused on, but the reason I bring it up, and it seems like we talk about it more often than we probably need to, is because not a single other motherfucker will say this shit. Do you think any other content creator ever would say, hey, yeah, a lot of MMA fans are racist? Would anybody else ever? They would never dare say that. And you can disagree with me. We're never going to have a clear-cut set of data that's going to prove it one way or the other. But not a single other motherfucker will say that. I'll say that because I don't give a fuck. Never, ever will I give a fuck. Well, the entire MMA community right now is harassing a man's wife. And that is the popular thing to do. And the way people are justifying it, in my opinion, is just flawed logic. And of course, could I make a video right now shitting on Ian Gary and his wife, and I guarantee I would pick up a bunch of subscribers. Guaranteed, 100%. I guarantee right now, I could have at least double the amount of subscribers if I played a character and I pandered to fan bases. Because that's what everyone else is doing. Why do you think the entire MMA content creator space covers all the same shit and they all have the same opinion? And this isn't something that I need to see today. I've seen this for fucking years. This is, if you go back and watch, almost all my streams are up on my channel. Go back and watch my early streams. When I still wasn't completely comfortable on camera, when I still didn't even know how to express myself on camera and talk for long periods of time like this right here. Go back and watch. And I say how I was inspired to start this channel because I think MMA media and MMA content creation is absolute dog shit. It's follow the leader. Everyone's just going down the same fucking path. And because I have a different opinion, that means I'm playing a character? No, that means I'm different than the MMA fan base. I said for a long time, I couldn't find anyone to watch. I can't find anyone to watch. So I wanted to be that fucking guy for somebody else. Because there's plenty of other people like me, not necessarily having all the same opinions, but that are fed up with these fake ass, bland ass, TMZ-esque, and those are all different categories. They're sick of that type of coverage. They don't want that. They just want to talk to someone who seems real, like a real person, and gives their honest opinion. It doesn't feel like, I don't want you to watch me and be like, I don't think this guy really believes what he's saying. That will never be me, ever. It will never be me. I'd rather close down this channel today than put out one video saying an opinion that I don't actually believe. So for me to say, and it's just crazy that somebody said that today, for somebody to say, oh, Joey just panders to this or panders to that, but those same people, and I'm not talking about James Lynch anymore, even though he did say that, supposedly according to Hap, I'm taking his word for it because he's been around for a while. Those same people that say, oh, Joey's just doing this for engagement. Joey's just doing this for likes and subscribers. They're saying, oh, this is why you're irrelevant. This is why nobody likes you. This is why nobody cares about what you have to say. Well, wait a second. Those don't need, see, critical thinking. Critical thinking. Those two things don't align. On one hand, you're saying, I do this for engagement. I do it for subscribers. I do it for likes. But on the other hand, you're saying I'm irrelevant. Nobody cares and nobody wants to watch. Those two things don't align. They don't align at all. At all. Doesn't align. I will continue to speak the truth. I will continue to cover the facts. I will continue to give my honest opinion on each and every situation in MMA. And if some people don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. They can shove their own fist up their ass for all I care. They don't need to watch me. I'm not, my sole focus here, and this is one big difference between me and a lot of people. Their sole focus is, how can I make as much money as possible? How can I get as many views as possible? Now, don't get me wrong. I want to make, I want to make money on YouTube. I want to get a lot of views on YouTube. But that's not number one priority. That's not number one priority. I don't care about all this drama, bullshit, corny ass coverage that everyone's doing. I don't care. It's nothing but follow the leader in MMA in the content creation landscape. And it's an embarrassment. And I'm tired of it. And there's plenty of other people like me who are tired of it. And I gave them a place to come. Pause. They got a place where they can come and they can enjoy themselves and they can be pleasured over and over and over again. And if you don't like it, move on. Unsubscribe. Don't like it. Dislike every video. I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? I'm going to move on with my life. This isn't everything. Social media is not everything. So, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But that's the point I'm getting to. So, I'm not, by no means am I ever playing a character. By no means you can't even go through my videos and be like, oh, this isn't even true. Unless I'm making a mistake. Most of what I'm saying is researched and actual fact because I've been paying attention to this sport for 13 years. And not to toot my own horn, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you watch the streams, you know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you've seen my videos over the years that people have called, oh, Joey, you're so fucking stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. This isn't going to happen. That isn't going to happen. And then, oh, it's been perfectly fucking right. Who was laughed at? Who was laughed at and criticized when I say Colby and Chandler Connor and Chandler aren't fighting. They're selling wolf tickets for the Ultimate Fighter. The Ultimate Fighter is dog shit. It's always been dog shit. Oh, Joey, you don't know what you're talking about. You didn't even watch the episode. Blah, blah, blah. They're going to fight in it. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Who was right? How much shit did I get in the comments at every Francis Ngannou video? Because everyone already followed the leader. Follow the leader. Francis fumbled the bag. Everyone going this way. I went this way. Because guess what? I use critical thinking. I use logic. And I said, you know what? And I'm not going to break it down. I'm not even going to get into all that. But guess what? Guess who ended up being right? This guy right fucking here. So if you've been around for a while, if you watch the content for a while, if you actually watch it with context and not just look at a thumbnail and title and jump over the title and thumbnail, you would understand what I was saying. I don't care what any single person, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to get back to reading the chat. I don't care what every single person says about the Colby and Ian Gary video, okay? A lot of people hated that video. They didn't even understand what I was saying because if they understood what I was saying, every single one of them would agree with me. All I was saying was Colby Covington wants to be hated. He wants to be hated. He created a persona to get attention and to be hated by the MMA community. Ian Gary is more hated than Colby Covington, and therefore he will be a bigger draw than Colby Covington as long as he continues to win. Now, was there a lot of other information in there? Yes, there was. But that was the main point of the video. And these dumbass fucking idiots don't understand that. They don't understand that because they just see, oh, he insulted Colby. And the Colby fans are the vocal minority, but boy, are they loud. Boy, are they loud, the vocal minority, because they love WWE. They want the UFC and MMA to turn into WWE. And I'm sick of it. That's generally another type of, content creation and MMA media. The people who want MMA to turn into the WWE. That's what they want, you know? I've told you this, guys, a long time ago. The MMA media wants whoever's the biggest straw to be in every title fight because it puts money directly in their pockets and makes them more relevant. That's what they want. That's why they don't want any type of meritocracy, because at the end of the day, all these motherfuckers on YouTube, all these motherfuckers making the same videos all over and over and over and over again, all of them making the same shit about the same dumbass drama. All they care about is convincing their audience that this is important so they can make money off clicks. That is it. On this channel, do I cover some stuff that is drama related here and there? Yeah, of course. But for the most part, I cover topics I think are important. You think for 1 second I thought, oh, let me make a PFL video. It's going to get great views. No, I didn't think that. But I said, you know what? I think this is important. It'll get okay views. And success will come, and I will be that channel for those people like me over the last 10 years, that this is the channel that I wanted. So I hope that makes sense. But back to the chat. But either way, I hope I explained to you, this is not an act. This is not a character. And if you think that, don't watch. Anywho, I'm going to scroll back in the chat and see where I was at. Okay. Where were we at? It was something about Hap. Islam will smash Gaethje as well. I agree. Hey, Joey, how's it going? Celebrating my 40th birthday today. I honestly don't see PFL succeeding going forward unless someone with a clearer direction takes over. They have to make changes, man. I think they can be successful, but it's going to be a long-term success. Happy 40th birthday. Can everyone wish Fight Life Nation a happy 40th birthday in chat? Long-time supporter. I appreciate you. Me and Fight Life Nation disagree all the time, but guess what? People can disagree and still be friends. It's not a big deal. It's MMA. It's not brain surgery. So shout out to Fight Life Nation, longtime supporter, 40th birthday. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your long-term support. Appreciate you watching the channel for basically the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. You found the channel in its infancy, if I'm not mistaken. I appreciate you, man. I know I say that, I appreciate you. I say that every time someone donates or membership. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. All the people who complain and cry and they don't like the channel and they don't like what I have to say, fuck them. I appreciate the true supporters who understand we're just having discussion here about MMA. It's not that big of a deal. So happy 40th birthday. Never forget the MMA holes raised 20 grand to create a website and raised it and never created the website. What? I never heard of that. That sounds crazy. I agree. That's why I'm here. I mentioned it on Joey on stream before. He may remember. What did you mention to me before on stream? With all due respect, pandering to a fan base or pandering to anyone who doesn't ride the UFC's every single move, the MMA media and scrums are always sucking Dana and are scared to ask real questions. I know, dude. I know. Is lame and I unsubbed. They signed Francis but haven't tried to build a heavyweight division or are happy with him fighting elsewhere. Dude, pump the brakes. It hasn't been that long. But I hope they do try to build something. I'm torn about the Ian Gary shit. On one hand, I don't give a shit about his personal life. Yes, he does annoy me. On the other hand, I kind of understand people talking about him since he makes his life public. Yeah, but directing at someone's family is weird. They signed Jake Paul and still haven't made a viable opponent. They publicly annoyed that they have no plan to do 35 or 85, and they even said Cyborg has to fight Pacheco before Caleb. Yeah, there's a lot of issues, dude. That's why I made the video, and it's let's see, what are we talking about in Discord? What is this? I'm done. Dude's a grifter. I've seen it in Discord. There's a lot of things that PFL has to get in line. So 100%. I agree with you, Fight Life. It's just, it takes time, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. But there's a lot they have to fix, and basically everything he said is kind of something I said in my recent video. I hope you watched it. Bro's going off. How was your day today? My day was good. I'm pissed off, though. I rushed out to play disc golf today, and I got there about 4 o'clock. It gets dark at like 5 o'clock. And it was starting to get dark, and we were playing in a heavily wooded course that had a lot of leaves, and I fucking lost one of my discs. And it pissed me off. So now I have to buy a new disc. And it actually really pissed me. I checked for 20 minutes. And I didn't even throw it that far. And I thought I knew exactly where it was. I knew the general vicinity of where it was. Could not find it. I found somebody else's disc, to be honest. But I had to turn that into lost and found. So I'm actually annoyed about that. If anyone who's ever played disc golf, it's so annoying having to leave a disc behind. I've lost, I think, 3 discs since I started playing. And this one really actually grinded my gears. Grinded my fucking gears. So, and it was one of my favorites that I used, so now I gotta buy another one. Bullshit Joey, when I met you in real life, you kicked me in the head and went north-south with me, but that's not who you play on the channel. That is true. Lamau facts. I don't think hiring Bellator execs is the way to go. Bellator sucked. I know PFL has a few very good fighters, but they don't have a deep enough roster. Yeah, I don't know. That might be like a temporary thing just to kind of have a, decent... I don't know, look decent publicly, but I don't know. I don't know what all they should do, but they have to get down a different path, man. They have to get down a different path for sure. What do you guys think of 298 Co is? I don't know. I really don't know. Sandhagen and Fakhreddinov future champs, maybe. Joey, start making shorts. It'll be good. I doubt it, dude. I hate shorts. You're the man, Joey. Thank you, Boo Arida. Also, which fan base are you pandering? I'm confused. I've seen you call everyone out. Yeah. You can never make anyone happy. But yeah, I've never pandered to a fan base in my entire life. Anyone who thinks so is just a fucking idiot. And that applies to anyone. I'm not, that's the other thing. So many people are like, so worried about what people might think of them. I don't give a fuck. And I hate even saying that because, the more you talk about it, the more you're like, oh, he definitely cares. No, I don't care. Did someone say ass fisting? I did. I would love to know what fan base I'm pandering to and what lies have I been portraying. So I think what it is, specifically with James, is he's biased towards Colby. He doesn't like that I talk about Colby doesn't deserve a title shot, which I've talked about with countless times with Marlon Chito Vera. I've been a big proponent that I hate undeserved title shots that I've been talking about since the inception of my channel. And it's one of the things that I absolutely hate about MMA is completely undeserved title shots when you have deserving contenders. And he interviews him. He likes him. He trains north-south with him on a regular basis. And so he doesn't like that I say that. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm going to say it, Joey Hawani, I don't know what that means. How old are you, Joey? 20s, 30s? I'm 17. Not lying. By the way, you can check out his stream. I asked him his thoughts myself. What did you ask him? So you're basically just trying to stir up drama. Joey is 45? No. Joey, you're not actually closing your channel? No. I'm sorry about that. Keep your soul. Don't sell it for money. I won't. I don't. 13 years is rookie numbers. What was 13 years? One day you may be the biggest MMA channel. We'll see. Joey is never wrong. Thank you. It'd be a real shame if someone timed him out. It would be. Joey, the word you're looking for is Colby wants to be a heel. Yeah. Just join the live stream and Joey's going off. What's up, Will? If you guys could all like the live stream. If you guys could like the live stream, double check and make sure you're subscribed. If you want to support independent MMA media. Where are we at? I just lost my spot. Joey and I have gone to war over Gary, and I still send him my 12 quarters every month. Thank you. Congressman Mazda, are you really going to close the channel? No, dude. You got to see the beginning of the stream to understand. I didn't mean that as like crazy clickbait. That's why I put the question mark. I assumed you guys would know I was kidding around. The point is, I've been getting a lot of hate over the past couple days, and I just thought it would be funny to put that in the title. Because I'm telling you right now, you guys have to understand. And this sounds like I'm, making myself out to be the main character. These people who hate that I say what I want to say, they want me gone. They don't want me here. They don't want me talking. They don't want me giving my opinion because they don't like my opinion. So they think I should be silenced. They think they should just get to live in an echo chamber where somebody actually doesn't look at evidence and speak facts. So they want to silence opposition. So that's why a lot of people, they see an opinion they don't like or they vehemently disagree with, and they all go mob mentality in the comments. They want me gone. Happy 40th, happy 40th, happy 40th, happy 40th, happy 40th. Yet they are here, still here watching, yeah. Joey, can MVP beat Holland? Yes. Holland is extremely overrated, but so is MVP. Extremely overrated. Joey, what did you do for your 40th birthday? I fucked your mother. Joey, have you ever heard of Karate Combat Fighting League? I have not. Shoot, I'm going to read the WAG book while I'm sitting at the WNBA game. Enjoy. Is it snowing in Maryland? It is not. Mighty Mouse humbles Bradley Martin with ease. Okay. Second disc lost this year. Actually, third. But technically I got one back, so it didn't actually count as a lost disc. So, yeah, I lost two basically in a 2-day period early this year. I got one of them back. And then today I lost another one. And it's so annoying because I didn't have that much time and I spent 20 minutes looking for the disc. So I ended up playing at night. Let me see if I have my phone here. I ended up playing at night. Luckily, I have a couple glow discs. So look, here's what like the general vicinity of where I was playing today looks like. So look how thick the leaves are on the ground. Pause. You can see how much leaves are on the ground there. So by the time I end up going out, I end up going somewhere else. In the general vicinity, there's a portion of the course that's not as heavily wooded, and I went to play that after I lost my disc. But by the time you finished looking for my disc, it was basically dark. So luckily I have a glow disc. So this is me holding my glow disc up right before I throw it. So it was 35 degrees. And I'm out there playing disc golf. Look, there it is. Look, check it out. I'm in the almost complete darkness here. Boom. But that disc, you use a UV light on it. I have a little UV flashlight. And you light up your disc with it if you have a glow disc. I'm not closing the channel, Congressman Masvidal, in case you didn't hear me. How much do they cost? That one, man, let me go look it up. That one was a special disc too. It had some discs have a special stamp on it, and that one was one of my favorite ones to use. But typically, like somewhere between $20 and $30. I think that one was $25. Let me see. Let me see if I can still buy that special stamp. Yeah. No, I can't. I can't buy it. I'm heated right now. I am absolutely heated. And I don't remember what weight it was either. So I'm going to get another one. It's going to be probably like $25 with shipping and everything. Annoyed as hell. I'm annoyed as hell. Some of them like some of the putters that I use are like $15. But usually the ones that I buy are like 25-ish dollars. It's just annoying losing one, and then you're like, damn, now I don't have it to use in the rest of the game. I've watched a few of your shows now, Joey, and I like your show. Thank you, John Irwin. I appreciate you. Prediction on UFC 298 co-main? I have no idea just yet. Probably like a women's title fight or something. I don't know. Maybe Weili Zhang Yi and Shannon. I don't know. Sounds like a hipster who lost his hacky stacks. Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Dustin the Diamond is one of the best, hands down. I don't care what anyone says about my true statement. Yeah, I agree with you. Joey, do you think it's right that any fighter in the top 5 of any division of the UFC has to have to work as an Uber driver as a part-time job? No, I do not think that's right. Yeah. Shorts send subscriptions to the moon. Dude, I'm just not a big fan of shorts. UFC offering a good amount of money to Sandhagen to fight Umar. I mean, really, he doesn't have a choice. He's got to fight out his contract. You know what I mean? But I hope so. He should be getting paid good money. Now, I just wanted to see his take and what he thought about your video on Ian Gary and if he agreed. Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, my Ian Gary video, Colby Covington video is straight facts. So you can disagree all you want. It doesn't change the actual facts. I want to experience a timeout. Let me just say something timeout worthy. Yeah, go ahead and insult me, Zach Backpack. I'll give you a timeout real quick. You want to experience a timeout? Say something outlandish, in terms of MMA. The most outlandish thing you can think of. So it can be entertainment, and I can also give you a quick timeout. If it is true that Islam will headline UFC Saudi, Umar co-main would be cool. That would be a banger. Is Conor McGregor or Colby Covington going to the Uncle Rico of the MMA birthday? They're both Uncle Rico at this point. Joey, keep your ear to the ground like you have been and keep sharing what you've heard and what you think. I will. Joe, do you play any video games? I used to play a lot, but not recently. I need to get back on it. I'm going to get back on it, pause. In early 2024, I plan on buying an OLED monitor for my setup here, and I'm going to hopefully start streaming some video games occasionally and maybe grow that channel a little bit. It's not going to be like a long-term goal to grow the channel, but just, if I can get another channel with like 1,000 subs and play some video games on it, it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Hope people leave Ian Gary alone. I mean, it's just dumb that they're harassing his family. I thought your statement about Gary getting kicked out of a gym better was funny. I mean, is it not true? How much are disc? $25 basically. I only buy 150 disc golf discs. They really don't exist. You're doing something right because I keep stumbling on small MMA channels making full videos about you crying about your opinions. Look, I'm telling you, a lot of people want to live in an echo chamber. So what they do is they find someone they don't like. They're like, I can easily gang up on this person because he's in the minority here. And instead of actually dissecting his argument with facts, which you can't because most of my arguments are airtight, what you have to do is just throw out ad hominems nonstop. Because these people lack critical thinking. But fair enough. If they can use my name to grow their channel, fair enough to them. I couldn't do that. Couldn't be me, grown man, using another grown man's dick and balls to grow their channel. It's a little bit of an embarrassment, But, hey, man, everyone's got to make a buck. So if that's how they're feeding their family. I don't agree with a lot of your opinions, but I enjoy your channel and appreciate the difference of ideas. Thank you, Sax Silson. I appreciate you. I would have found the disc easily. I'm thinking about going back there tomorrow with my leaf blower. And because I know like literally like the 30-foot vicinity that it's in, but I just couldn't find it. I actually found someone else's disc that probably had been there for a while because I was kicking all the leaves up and running around. I couldn't find it. I still think Petr Yan beat O'Malley. I agree. Do you think Israel will be back next year? Yes. Cory versus Umar, thoughts and predictions. I love the fight. I have to go Cory, though. I have to go Cory. But I don't know. Umar could surprise us, but Cory's so good on the feet, and he's evolved his wrestling. So early prediction, I have Cory Sandhagen. It's always hilarious seeing grown men crying literal tears because of your opinions. Somebody said it before. I think it was Jack maybe, but he might have just repeated someone. For such a small channel, so many people do value my opinion, which honestly is quite touching. Touches me in all the right spots. Touches me in all the right spots. Pause. I'm not saying I disagree or agree with the vid. I just wanted his opinion. Wasn't starting any drama. Fair enough, Hap. Fair enough. People disregard fighter mental health, for sure. I saw your picture of your setup on Instagram. It was nice. I'm going to replace my desk 2024. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see. I forgot I even posted that. Yeah, it is so fucking clean. Yeah, I took that picture this afternoon. It is pretty fucking clean. Damn, what a beautiful setup I have. What a beautiful setup I have right here. But I need to get. I can't wait. I gotta look. I keep checking for a release date. OLED 4K 240 hertz. I want this new Asus monitor coming out. It's supposed to come out in January or February. There's no news since August though, which is get me kind of. It's kind of concerning here. It's kind of concerning. All the articles are from August. So I have my setup in the Discord. Let me go take a look. That's pretty fucking nice, man. I see. Somebody looked up a video how to make my setup look clean, dude. I seen a YouTube video. Oh shit, dude bought the new chair. I see the new chair, bro. I see the new chair. How are you liking the chair? Did I inspire you correctly? Did I inspire you correctly, my friend? That's pretty cool. Okay, where was I at? I don't agree with 99% of what you say, but you are too alpha. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just joined. Why are you closing your channel? I'm not, dude. I'm not. Get UFC, get Undisputed 3, dude. Undisputed 3 was a banger. Knees from side control and Undisputed channel. Joey, grow your channel by doing collabs. I'm just not a big fan of collabs. It's just, I'm not a big fan. I mean, most of the time, look, when you're just a true alpha male like me, when you get on a stream with another person and you look for arguments, it's just like all they do is agree with you because they're like, oh, I don't want to argue with this guy. He really knows what the fuck he's talking about. So it's just hard to do, you know. It's hard to give you entertainment. I think DDP will beat Strickland. I think Strickland is a bit overrated over the Izzy win. I think DDP's overrated over the Whitaker win, to be honest. I think Strickland beats him. Go collab with Lucas, maybe one day. I mean, we already did once. Collab with, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I'll get on that. Umar has the most diverse set of skills of diverse set of kicks I've ever seen. In his fight before last, he hit a push kick in the face. I know. He has amazing kicks. But Sandhagen is nasty, bro. Is nasty. Sent my setup in the cord. Shut up, dude. You're just sending fake shit. Okay. The Say is super nice and it's well made. It's modern as well. What are you talking about? The Sail. Oh, it's the chair. That's the name of the chair. I forgot the name of the chair. Is it comfortable for you? Is it much better than your old one? I made a personal decision on my channel to never make a personal video, and that's something I fully commit to. You will never be trash. You'll never be trash another creator or make a video on Gary's personal life. We'll never trash another creator or make a video on Ian Gary's personal life. Shout out to you, Jerry. That's a great decision, bro. Look, I'm starting the trend. I think it's okay to occasionally touch on things like that, but to make like a full dedicated video on that is embarrassing. Do a debate with Jerry. What chair is that? Nah, dude. Tell him Joey drag those nuts. Y'all are bigger names now. What are you talking about? This is a Herman Miller. There is literally no logical reason to pick Umar. I just think Umar will rise to the occasion, and I hope not. I love Cory. He may very well rise to the occasion, but coming off a long layoff, coming off an injury, Cory looking better than ever. He's coming off an injury, but being more active. Much better because it actually makes my back go up, right? Have you sat in it for a long period of time already? And you can just tell. You can just tell how good it is. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, boys. I'm reading something real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Do you like any other sport? I'm like a casual fan of like every other sport. Joey just forgets the question and goes, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, I don't even remember. This is a Herman Miller. This is a banging Herman Miller. I'm gonna get one for my fiance one of these days. It's just game changing. It's just game changing. Does Armin get a title shot or one more fight? I think probably one more fight, but you never know. I feel the same exact way, Hap. He may very well. He may very well. I think he has a chance, but right now, just based off of logic, I have to pick Cory Sandhagen right now. Yeah, it's great to be so far. I thought the Aeron would be restrictive and look kind of the older armrest. What place did you go to find your chair? Because your chair traditionally is expensive as well, right? The chair you bought is typically expensive. But the Herman Miller Aeron's a banger, dude. You wouldn't have been disappointed with either. That's crazy. I inspired you to get another chair. That's wild. Joey likes the NBA Finals. Yeah, I really love the NBA Finals, especially if I go into the public restroom consensually. I'm happy to see Derek Brunson get a great payday. Agreed. Joe, what do you think about Brendan always bitter Allen talking about Gary getting slept and kill Cliff rumors are that Jason Jackson all over Twitter? Brendan Allen's a piece of trash. Dude brags about beating his kids, and he's a piece of shit. I don't care what he has to say. And the whole talk about like everyone's shitting on Gary, right? But people talking about gym stories, that's literally the unwritten rule of MMA is you don't bring up gym stories. So regardless, whoever's bringing up gym stories, I think it's an embarrassment because gym in the gym means literally nothing. I know Sugar O'Malley better not overlook Cheeto. That's what I'm saying because Cheeto's living rent free in O'Malley's head. I hope Cheeto wins. I hope Cheeto wins. Yeah, it's been great. I already read that. Still can't believe Sandhagen dragged Cheeto for almost 25 minutes and Cheeto's getting a title shot for Edge and Pedro Munoz. I know, dude. I know. The sport sucks sometimes. The sport really sucks sometimes. It's annoying as hell. Damn. I just want to see Umar O'Malley. If Umar beats Cory, I will pick him to beat. If Umar beats Cory, I pick Umar over O'Malley. Agreed on the gym stories now. They got a video of Ian getting knocked out, but it's like snitching releasing that video. Yeah, I mean, the reason gym stories don't really matter is because at the end of the day, one person could be tired. They could have done more that day. They could have done less that day. One person could have been going harder. It really doesn't mean all that much. It's just like kissing and telling. It's an embarrassment, to brag about what you did in the gym. I thought it was embarrassing when Cody Garbrandt did it years ago, and I think it's embarrassing now with Brendan Allen doing it. 100% Joey, the guys or girls that are telling gym stories is crazy. Yeah. I pay to see Dana's face while wrapping the belt around Vera Paul's. Yeah. I would pay as well. I can't wait. Oh my God. If Vera sleeps O'Malley. I don't know if Dana will enter the cage to wrap the belt around him. It's messed up to the time the gym story when Gary has controversy. Yeah, it's just Brendan Allen looking to attach his name to something. Hey, Joey, my man, long time no see, but just found out I'm going to 297. I hope you have a great time, man. It looks like a solid card. I hope it stays together for you. Please close your channel. This is the last stream, bro. This is the last time I'm ever going to be streaming. So, and then I'm private in all the videos. So you'll never see me again. I'm out. It isn't worth all the trouble that I'm getting for it. It isn't worth it. Dude, these dumb fucks. This is mad funny. Dude, the people in the MMA Twitter space easily get butthurt over literally everything. And I'm just laughing at some of these responses. What's funny, the really bizarre people, I just mute immediately. I'm like, all right, nope. But yeah, this Ian Gary tweet is fucking hilarious. Some dumb motherfucker said, Colby hasn't fought a non-ranked opponent since 2017. Well, tell me where they're at in the rankings right now. Verna Jandiroba versus Lupe Godinez. March 30th. That's a banger, actually. That's a banger. I might have to go with Verna Jandiroba. But Lupe's looked good, but Verna Jandiroba's strong in the grappling. That's a tough fight to pick. That's a really tough fight to pick, to be honest. I like it, though. I like it. That's a good women's fight. That's a really good fight. I got cheated by brutal ground and pound elbows. Will he be stretchered out of the cage with no serious injury? Will he be stretchered out of the cage with no serious injuries or not? It sucks John Jones got hurt. Agreed. I got absolutely folded like a lawn chair from a liver kick today during Muay Thai. I've taken a lot of brutal shots to the body from grown men, but this one actually thought I was dead. Dude's taking a lot of brutal shots to the body from grown men, Jerry. I like the way you think. Bro's just taking shots to the body over and over and over again. Yeah. They're just shooting all over his stomach and his liver. Damn, bro. That's a sick story. Do you have time? Can you tell it again, Jerry? Rob Snyder. I've never been on Twitter. Instagram is sickening, though. I know. They're all a bunch of fucking clowns. One of the funniest things you have said is Masvidal has his press conference on fold-up barbecue tables. I mean, does he not? Does he not? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Thoughts on Conor going after Khabib's dad on Twitter after he died? Piece of shit. Deserves to be curb stomped. Wouldn't cry no tears if somebody curb stomped him tomorrow. Jerry pulled the Stipe. That he did. Honestly, I think this is a win-win for Dana in the UFC. If O'Malley wins, he's their cash cow. If Cheeto wins, it puts Latin America even more on the map. Now, I think they're going to be heated if Cheeto wins, to be honest. I hope Cheeto wins. I'm rooting for Cheeto heavily. Joey, are you on Threads? Yes, I am, and I got to start using it more. I really have to start using it more. Yeah, this is my favorite emoji right here. That's my favorite emoji. Joe, I'm going to 298 to see Taporia Volk. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I hope you have a good time, man. You have to send us pictures in the Discord. I'm picturing Rob Snyder laughing at a guy getting shots from grown men. Okay. If Umar wins and Sean beats Cheeto, I could see them booking O'Malley, Nurmagomedov, and sideline Marab. It would not shock me. It would not shock me at all. So, I will hope the card fills out. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's a great card. I hope they stack it for you, man. I hope they stack it and just fill it with plenty of grown men. I hope all is well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, MMA Now. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Joey, isn't it crazy Guru made a joke about you again in stream? Bro's obsessed with you. Dude, I don't care. What was this today? Are you talking about today or is there something else? Yeah, I think he probably just sticks to like hidden insults on streams. Because he never ever wants to directly come at me. Ever in a million years. There's some people that you can bully online. There's some people that you can use your kind of, your platform to try to, really go at people and insult them and harass them and send your cult following. But some people will match that energy. Some people will take it way too far. So I think it's best to just keep those as little side jokes on your, on streams where no one's ever going to be able to, just to really see it. I think that's the best way to go. Because otherwise, you would get absolutely embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. And, it is what it is. Some people, I told you, you mess around long enough. This is a story that you can always live by. If you mess around long enough, eventually someone will match your energy. Next thing you know, one thing leads to another. And the next thing you know, people are taking it too far. But either way, I don't care. Joey, can you tell me a story where you got sweet revenge, but recently? No, I can't. I can't tell you a story where I got sweet revenge. Sweet revenge. Yeah, I can't. Every one of them I go to jail for. I'm not going back to jail, all right? But I will if need be. Bro used to be. You think the UFC would want O'Malley as champ or Umar as champ? They would want O'Malley or Umar. I don't think they would really care. They could promote both of them. Yes, today, Kyle is obsessed. What did he say? Fill me in. Looks like he needs a shower. Dude always looks sweaty. I don't know. I don't watch him. I'm pretty sure his mom yelled his name on stream. Okay. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That is true. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm from a time where I would walk to a movie rental store to rent a UFC tape 1, 2, 3 and kind rewind. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Whoever's trolling that guy, watch out though. What are you saying? Of course you've been to jail. Joey, I don't know when you're joking or not. Sometimes you not joke. Would you actually fly out for beef with your own money to settle it? Look, dude, I don't care about anyone. I'm sure me and him could get along just fine. I'm not some pussy who worries about some common insults. I don't care. But let's make up a hypothetical scenario where, someone was coming after me or my family extensively and directing harassment at me on a regular basis. I don't know what I can say. Look, I'm just saying, I don't there's certain lines I don't believe in crossing. And let me just say this. If somebody ever crosses that line with me, I find a way to get retribution. Always. One way or another. So that's what I have to say. Whether it's, flying out somewhere or doing something else or, I don't know. When I started watching UFC, most of guys were watching Coco Melon. Never heard of it. Joey's getting flashback to his Shawshank Redemption days. Yeah. Yep. 100%. You're getting hate for your Ian Gary video. Best of luck. Ignore them. Yeah, I don't care about them. I heard you. The bird doesn't fly. Jailbird only if need be. Yeah, exactly. Look, let's just say I got no problem sending somebody to hang out with Dylan Dennis's dad. All right, let's just leave it at that. You don't want to know where these bare hands have been before. You don't want to know what look at the size of these hands. You don't know what they have done in the past. These are deeply troubled hands. You see that right there? That's from when I got shanked in prison right there. Look. Right there. See that? That's a stab wound right there. See that right there? Look at that mitten. You think anybody wants that mitten right there? I got shanked right there. Look. Right there. Look at this elbow right here. Look at this mark right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that right there. That's where somebody ran me over with a car. I don't know. Can you see that right there? I don't know if you guys can see that. Look right there. See a massive, like, where my skin is different. It sounds like fighting words. No. Have you ever been robbed, Joey? No. I've had a gun pulled on me a couple times, but never robbed. Joey giving off Ed Kemper vibes. All right. Joey wears 3X UFC replica gloves. Yeah, I have the replica belt sitting on my desk, and I also have a what's the little midget's name? Damn it, I can't remember his name. I got the Hasbulla replica belt as well. Joe, why are you acting like a weirdo? Shut up, dude. Looks like you get manicures. Does it? Damn, dude, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. I got that nice and nails. I don't know how. I didn't know how. Joey, did you play an extra in The Wire? Nah, The Wire was based around me. Just joined, or you actually closing the channel now? Actually killing the channel. Did you ever watch Mindhunter? Yes, I did. I remember who Ed Kemper is. I remember who he is. Look. Somebody talks trash about me online. I'm not going to pull the Ed Kemper. I'm going to pull. Let me stop before I get carried away. If somebody talks trash on me online, I'm not pulling the Ed Kemper. I'm pulling the Jeffrey Dahmer. Let me stop. The hate finally got to you. Yeah, I can't handle it anymore. Never again. Never again. What? Look, I'm not going to murder him. I'm not going to murder him. I'm going to cut him loose. I'm going to cut him loose afterwards. And I'm going to say, you call the police and you tell them what happened here today. You call them and you tell them. You report them. Let me stop. Okay. Bro. JJ, you waddle over to the police station and you tell them what happened here. You waddle. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. That's too far. That's too far. But that's just the way it is, bro. Anyway. If he keeps acting weird, I ain't going to come back here again. Came here to talk MMA. Dude, shut the fuck up. We're talking about MMA the entire time. We're just taking a little bit, down a little bit of a rabbit hole for a couple minutes. Shut up. Stop being a fucking crybaby. How do you see MVP doing against Kevin Holland? Interesting question. First off, in case you don't know, I'm assuming you do know, MVP has not signed to the UFC yet. This fight is not official. Even has the little red dots next to it, which means it's being targeted. I like the matchup overall. I think it's a fun matchup. I don't know. I off the top of my head, I favor Kevin Holland. Immediately, like my initial thought is I favor Kevin Holland. But I think Kevin Holland's massively overrated. I picked Wonder Boy to beat him up. I did pick him against Jack Della Maddalena. But MVP's massively overrated. MVP was a can crusher for years. I think it's a fun fight. I lean Kevin Holland, but I may switch my pick to MVP, to be honest, because Kevin Holland doesn't have any wrestling. So I don't know. I lean Kevin Holland right now. I hope the fight does happen. I hope they do sign MVP. I do hope it does happen on 297. But yeah. I lean Kevin Holland, but I might change my pick by the time it ends up happening. Joe, I watched your latest video and saw the crazy comments. I'm probably the only person who commented and watched the video in its entirety. Dude, these people are fucking stupid. They have listening and comprehension skills. A lot of them are illiterate as well. They have reading and comprehension skills as well. I remember some dumbass literally commented, basically arguing, and it was my exact point of the video. Like, let me go see if I can find it real quick. It might take me a second. Let's see. Response status, I responded. Apply. Okay, let's see if I can find it real quick. Where's it at? Let's see. Come on. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I know it's here somewhere. Damn it, I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I'm not a huge Colby fan, but even with the gimmick and cringe, he's way more likable than Ian. That's the main point of the video. Colby puts on an act to get hate. Gary gets far more hate and will lead him to be a far bigger draw if he can continue winning. I don't know why I read it wrong. But yeah, that was the point of the video, and apparently people are idiots. I can knock out anyone in this crypto shirt I have on right now, especially if you got them 50% off. Getting cooked in them Discord chats? What do you mean? I'm just dying laughing here. I'm glad you are. What? I'm a kid. FBI monitoring the chat now channel. Joe, my innocent ears cannot take it anymore. I think you meant ears. Dude, stop. Hap, I'm not reading that. Thank you for the $2, Hap. Thank you for the $2. I'm not reading that. That's some of the most homoerotic stuff I've ever seen in the donation. And you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed for even typing that out with the donation. Disturbing, disgusting, despicable. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? MVP versus Holland is the battle of the mid. Basically, yeah. The battle of the guys who crush cans and can't wrestle worth a fuck and have good striking. Hype for Sandhagen versus Umar. That's a banger. I'm sure it already talked about, but who do you have? I have to go Sandhagen. Off of logic, I have Sandhagen, but I think Umar's really good. And he might pull it off. But off of logic, I have to go Sandhagen, especially with Umar coming off an injury and a long layoff. Joey, did you Dana Nelk Boys interview where Dana states Michael Chandler can wait as long as he wants to fight Conor? I saw that clip on Twitter. It's an embarrassment. I mean, like, dude's going to wait out for 3 years. Do you think MVP will be top 5? No. Kevin Holland ain't that great year, so it's not clear-cut and dry fight. Yeah, I have no idea who to pick, to be quite honest. I think Kevin Holland's overrated as hell. Hap needs to be banned for a question like that. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That's embarrassing. It's weird. I don't know why he keeps mentioning Joe. Dude, a lot of people mention me. Listen, when you have a dissenting opinion in the MMA community, people want you out. They try to gatekeep the community. So it just gives me more motivation. There's so many people on my Dan Hooker video or my 295 video got better because John versus Stipe's off. Didn't even hit the play button. All they did was say that the video was stupid because of the thumbnail. Dude, that's what goes on all the time. It's embarrassing. People don't have listening comprehension skills. I couldn't believe Kevin Holland got that win over Jacare. Dude, from bottom. I'll never forget. He folded Jacare like a lawn chair. Dan was pulling the Stipe Miocic before Stipe even pulled the Miocic. Call me crazy, but Turner beats Hooker 9 out of 10 times. I'm with you. Did you do a fight night prediction for this Saturday? I didn't see it. Yes, I did. It's on the channel. You have to go watch it, my friend. Full card prediction is out on the channel as we speak. It was released on Sunday night. My friend. It was released on Sunday. So if you could do me a favor and go check it out. I'm going Cory, but Umar beats him. I got him being the champ. Agreed. I will check out the prediction. The Ian Colby video was fire. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who was backing me up in the comments. You know, I knew there was a lot of comments negative. I was scrolling through some of them earlier. But yeah. Damn, my nose is... I gotta cut off my mustache and go full Dagestani. The shit's annoying, man. It tickles my nose the entire time I'm talking. Can Conor and Chandler both leave the sport? Yeah, I hope they would. You know, they can go north-south in the public restroom. I have to go Sandhagen just because I have no idea how Umar's going to look at the highest level. Agreed. That's an extremely tough fight to pick Umar versus Cory. Agreed. I only watch UFC. Am I considered a casual? No, I don't think you're casual. If you watch every UFC fight, at least you're a hardcore UFC fan. I'm going Cory, but if Umar... Okay, read that. Conor McGregor, you got to take someone to NBA Finals bathroom, so take me. Okay. Winston, okay. Joey, James Lynch the other day said on his live that you make Dagestani fighter vids to puff up out of pocket doggy fans, and I completely disagree. Well, what of my opinions have been wrong? We've already talked about this earlier. You know, I know people try to pin me, like they want to get me saying something bad about him or something like this. Look, I get it. He doesn't like Ali Abdelaziz. I get it. You know, he finds the Dagestani fans annoying, which I've said many of times. You know, I have plenty of videos criticizing Khabib Nurmagomedov. I have videos criticizing Islam Makhachev. Just because sometimes I have positive opinions on Dagestani fighters doesn't mean I am puffing up the Dagestani fans. It makes absolutely no sense. Everything I've said, I mean, I back it up with literal facts why I believe what I believe. So regardless if you agree with me or not, I explain why I believe what I believe. So I don't know what you want me to say. Thank you for your service, Stipe. Thank you for your service, Stipe. How do you see MVP Wonderboy going? I think Wonderboy beats the brakes off of him. Thank you for your service, Steve. Okay. I can't lie. The fact that dude mentioned you every stream and you barely say a thing. I think your sub numbers should be switched. Listen, dude. I'm telling you a million times. When you have a dissenting opinion, people do not want you there. People do not want you in the space. They want you gone. They want to live in an echo chamber. And so they get upset. I don't care about anyone's opinion. Really, I genuinely don't care. I don't know how many times I have to say that. It's not going to keep me up at night. Joe, I really hope you haven't been used as a media vehicle recently. I've been used like a media vehicle many times. Only casuals are hyped for the return of Conor. Agreed. Why you cry like a baby in the beginning of the stream? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Do you think Yuri can still be champ? Yes, but unlikely. I think Chandler finishes Conor, and I'm not talking about in the fight, is the top line of the year. He's gonna take him to the public restroom. Media vehicle raid, yeah. Who do you predict in Strickland versus DDP? I got Strickland. I got Strickland all day, dude. DDP's overrated as hell. I got Strickland. Check Discord. All right. I'm going to use you as a media vehicle. Yeah, use me as a media vehicle. Dude, why do you have my name as your name? That's weird. Closing channel, I just got here. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. This is the last stream ever. Actually curious, do you have any vids criticizing Islam Habib? Yes. I do. French fries getting people in trouble? I hope no bully. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? We're literally sharing pictures of setups in Discord. I'm glad you ignored James Lynch. I don't know why you mentioned about the Dagestan situation. Keep your heads up. I mean, we talked about it earlier. I don't care. I like James. But, you know, he's gone down a little bit of a different path over the last, 6 months to a year. Rest in peace, Pool Boy. Yeah, can we have a moment of silence for Pool Boy? Someone play taps. R.I.P. Pool Boy. Rest in pussy. All right, dude. If you're going to send weird shit like this, I'm just doing this. But yeah, I don't really care. Dude, people can talk about me. I don't care. Do you think I care if anyone talks about me? Like, that's some high school bullshit. Oh, he talked about you. He said this. He said that. Like, I'm a grown man. I don't give a fuck. Play taps. Yeah, somebody play taps. Really, MMA Joey, you have Sean Strickland. I don't know why I read that. Really, you have Sean Strickland. Okay, I've seen clips of DDP and I thought he looked good, but UFC wants him to look good, so you're probably right. Dude, DDP has looked ass in every single one of his UFC fights. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's beneficial for other channels to talk about you, just more exposure. Yeah, 100%. Make a video saying DDP Whitaker's win was a fluke. That would destroy the MMA community in rage. Yeah. That would be funny. Looked great against Whitaker, though. In a way, he still looked like shit. Like, I don't know. He just still looked like a brawler, and it looked like Whitaker was just completely checked out. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, he looked good. That's a bit. I was exaggerating a bit. Shriekus Duplessis beating Rob was an absolute fluke. I really do believe Robert Whitaker's checked out. Joey, I hope Umar gets a great contender nonetheless. Agreed. DDP looks like he's awful at fighting, but somehow always pulls it off. His style is ugly, but it is effective. I know. It's wild. It's really wild. It really is crazy. I couldn't believe that happened. Why do you think Whitaker's checked out? He's talked about retirement so many times throughout his career. And I just think he thought that DDP was going to be an easy win. And when he met some resistance, he folded. He got folded like a lawn chair. I mean, does anyone honestly think that's the Whitaker that showed up for title fight? I think he took Dricus lightly. Hunter Campbell impression. I only do that for your dono tap. Okay, you wasted a little dono being gay earlier. So, shame on you. Whitaker just wanted to go home. Can you unblock my real account as Jimmy so I can delete this one? Why did I block you? You have to fill me in. Tell me the truth. If I remember it, I'll maybe unblock you. He quit like Charles. Stop. M.A. Joey, what are your thoughts on M.A. Joey? I think that he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, he's highly skilled, and unbelievably smart. And I think he's the best MMA YouTube content creator there ever was. So there you go. Conor vs. Chandler, Battle of the Mids. Battle of the UFC Dick Suckers is what that is. Gets mentioned because people chat, donate, and gossip to start conversation or memes. Okay. MMA Joey, stop glazing. MMA Joey, yeah. He's an asshole. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You could say the same about Strickland, though. He looked like ass about Izzy was checked out. That is true. I think Sean and Dricus' wins are very similar. But I just think Sean has a better history. So you look at Sean's history, he has better wins. So that's why I'm picking Sean. Because I was being dumb and spamming in chat. I'll think of... When was this? When was this even? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find your name. I don't even know how to find it. I'm trying to figure that out. I see someone named Jimmy here. I see someone named Jimmy. I'll think about it, Jimmy. I'll mull it over, bro. I'll mull it over. What type of timing is Hap on? Yeah, I don't know. Check last comment. What do you mean last comment? I don't see it. You didn't have anything else. It didn't show up. I'm scrolling back. I don't see it. I don't see anything. Why do all MMA predictors have Kelvin this week? Bilal beat Brady, Luque Burns, and they make excuses for those fights, as well as TKO'd by Bilal, one arm Burns. Why can't they just accept Bilal is good? Because they don't like Bilal. They don't like Bilal. That's the truth. When people don't like fighters in the MMA community, what they do is they make up reasons to discredit them. They make up reasons to discredit them. Runs pyramid schemes and promotes them on his live stream. That's crazy. Mandatory $10 dono for any unbans. Yeah, that's the new rule. Mandatory $10 dono, and I'll give you an unbanned. I'll give you a second chance. That's the only way to get it. Bilal is very likable. I agree. Joey, which fighter do you enjoy discrediting the most? Probably Colby. But discrediting him with facts. It's only discrediting him with facts. Who's the main event for UFC 300? Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz. And Dana's going to say, Chandler's going to get the next fight afterwards. Colby and Bilal are literally the same fighter, and people glaze Colby, except Bilal actually fights top contenders and actually gets a finish occasionally. And is more exciting overall. So this has nothing to do with why some are chasing Gastelum. Brady just showed a horrible gas tank and has pillow hands. Yeah, exactly. And Brady relies on his grappling too much. Relies on his... Ian's wag was caught in Dennis's DMs. Dude, shut the fuck up, you pussy. Those messages meant nothing. Anyone who was saying those DMs prove that she's a whore or something like that, you're a bitch. You're just a person that hates women, and you hate that you can't get any women. You hate that you're just, loading up on tissues and lotion every single month, and you hate any attractive women that you perceive may or may not be a whore or not. That's it. That's literally it. So... And Dylan Dennis is an embarrassment. And Dylan Dennis is an embarrassment for even posting that shit just because he wants an attention. Because guess what? He built his entire community around incel pussies by harassing literally a woman that had nothing to do with the fight game, who had never even acknowledged him ever. And a lot of people supported that type of behavior. And there was people even rooting for Dylan Dennis to win. The man will definitely win the title now. If Colby wins, I really hope Bilal beats him up. That'd be hilarious. Give Hap his Hunter Campbell impression. I'm not. It's the manner in which Brady lost to Bilal. It really makes me confident in Kelvin. He literally started to wilt after Bilal started actually landing decent combos. I know, and Kelvin never quits. So unless Kelvin has a horrible weight cut, I think he'll get it done. Diaz versus McGregor 3 headlining 300 would be trash. I know, but it's going to happen. I have a feeling. Guys, I'm going to go pee real quick, and I'll stream for a little bit longer. I'm going to go pee real quick. All right, boys. I'm back. Excuse me. That was disgusting. Anyway, where are we at? Dennis exposed how the MMA community feels about women. History is repeating himself. Exactly. They hate women because they can't get women. That's the God honest truth. Unless Kelvin looks like he's on death's door at the weigh-ins, I'm not picking Brady. Yeah, dude, Brady and Burns recently have embarrassed themselves. Yeah, I beat Bilal 10 times out of 10. I beat Bilal 10 times out of 10. Like, yeah, fucking right. Shut up. Did you have a nice weebie? Yes, I did. Thoughts on Yair versus Ortega and Moreno versus Albazi? Are those announced yet? I know those are kind of like rumored fights. But are those announced yet or no? So, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am fucking done. What the fuck? What a fucking embarrassment that is. Anyway, I like Moreno and Albazi. I would favor Moreno in that fight. Yair versus Ortega makes perfect sense. Um, I'm flabbergasted at what I just saw. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just taken aback right now. I'm just taken aback right now. I'm literally just disturbed. I'm disturbed. Absolutely disturbed. I can't share it with you guys. Maybe I'll just share it in the Discord, but I can't share it on here. That would be wrong. That'd be incredibly wrong. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just disgusted. I am just disgusted right now. Damn. That is really bad. Really bad. Damn it. Look, I'm not going to. Oh. Look, I'll say this. I'm not saying anything else. But I just saw the ugliest, most disappointing UFC 300 potential main event. The most disappointing potential UFC 300 main event. Let me put it this way. And I'm not going to say any more about it. Don't ask me. If what I just read comes to fruition, not only is the UFC 300 main event so bad, it's literally skippable. No, dude, it's not that. Shut up. Shut up, Blake. Don't say that. Um, chill with guessing. I'm not going through that. What's stupid shit? Um, it's just ugly. I thought it was gonna be McGregor Diaz, which is really ugly. Um, but yeah, no. Where you guys coming up with that bullshit? Um, No way the feeling you had seeing the potential main event is worse than the feeling you have in Pool Boy. Look, moving on to the next thing. UFC 300 might be the ultimate disappointment. Might be the ultimate disappointment. Oh my God. Yeah, Chael's doing a video on it too. No. No. If that's the main event, look, Chael just did a video about it apparently a couple days ago. I don't even want to watch the fucking card. That's a bullshit card. Who would want to watch that? I would literally skip the event. Who would want to see that? Who would want to fucking see that? This is a horrible rumor. This is a horrible rumor. This better not be true. Dana says a super fight. We're talking about a super fight right now that just popped up a few days ago. Even that fight you would consider a super fight would involve McGregor. This one doesn't. That is some dumb shit. That is some horrible shit. That is some... That's the rumor flying around on Twitter, man. That's the rumor. I don't even want to discuss it, man, because there's no way that's got to be true, right? There's no way that's true. That can't be true. I refuse to believe it. But when I saw that shit, I'm like, Dana said we're working on a super fight. They would call that a super fight. I'm telling you right now, if they book that, my head's gonna fucking explode. Why the fuck would that even be an option? I hope that's just fake, man. Somebody just made that shit up and that's fake. But it just coincides with what Dana said earlier. I already said GSP versus Nick Diaz too. Hap's right. It's all over Twitter, man. There's no way that can be true, right? Chael made a video about it. I searched it and I see a bunch of people talking about it on Twitter. I thought you guys already understand. No, I didn't want to say it because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's wild. I don't know, man. I'm genuinely like just floored right now if that's a possibility. That better not be fucking right. I'm like sick to my stomach at just thinking of that as a possibility. You know that meme of the guy punching the headrest? There's no way that can be true. Moving on. Hap, thank you for the $2. It's happening. Worst event possible ever. Dude, I hope not. I I really hope not. Yeah, I hope not. I hope that's not a possibility. That's the most disturbing thing I've ever heard of. UFC 300's in Stockton. You're such a casual. That's a super fight. Blaze One Sports, please time out Juan. I'll let you time somebody out. Time out Juan. That fight is 10 years old. Yeah, that can't be true. That can't be true. I'm dead. That's the best meme right now. I'm done. I want to see GSP fight, but would I rather watch Juliana Miller? Yeah. That would be the worst headliner of all time. Legitimately the worst headliner of all time. I'm just punching the headrest right now. I'm just punching the headrest right now. Who would ever want to see that in a million years? No. No. Okay, anyway. The backlash of the fight would be too strong. It might happen on the card, but won't headline. It'll 100% headline. All right, what else was I trying to read? I got to get back to something else. I'm sorry. I was so flabbergasted when I saw that. Somebody sent me that. That was potentially happening. I didn't even want to say it. I didn't even want to mention it. I didn't even want to mention it. I'm not going to lie. My head's going to explode if that happens. I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm going to be legitimately pissed off. In 2023, that's worse than a Pena main event. Let's see what I missed, boys. I'm going to try to read some of the chat. Man, your theory is looking more true. Darius said in an interview that UFC is planning to book Olives versus Islam around February. I think everything is pointing towards the Saudi card. I did not see that, but that makes sense. Can you get me a 24-hour timeout? Just completely ban him. We never want him back. Completely ban him. I don't really care. We've got Diaz versus Ferguson as a main event. Do it or I won't put my phone down and I need to work. He said no. Now, don't time him out. Don't time him out or ban him. Supposedly, he used to be a hater of the channel, but now he's a fan. He used to hate the channel, but now he enjoys it. So, surely a title fight has to headline, right? When's the last time a big title fight didn't main event a card? Happens multiple times. Why'd you do that, Fries? I didn't want you to do that. I specifically asked you not to do that, matter of fact. And Fries just jumps the gun, doesn't listen to direction. Oh, he just removed the messages? I unironically enjoy your streams. Thank you for taking me into your arms. I welcome you with arms wide open. Me and these streams, I've just created my own prison. I waste a lot of time on these streams, but it's my sacrifice. And one day, these streams are going to take me higher to a place where blind men see. It was a joke. It was 10 seconds. No big deal. Take that boy's wrench. Imagine if I took Fry's wrench. I think Fry's would be legit mad at me. It would like, I've held this wrench with prestige for the last 2 years. UFC is taking the WWE model and doing 12 pay-per-views a year, but only 4 major ones. According to Ariel, they want to save Conor for the next big pay-per-view after 300. Fries is an OG wrench holder. Yeah, he's been clenching that wrench between his butt cheeks for 2 years. Hit him with the Creed, Joey. I'm tired of you guys using me as a media vehicle. French fries. That's a That is an absolute joke. That's your own punishment. Who was the first mod? Now it's my fiance. I made her the first mod. Joey, sad to see you go. It's been real, Benji. How is 300 not a big card though? It's a milestone, even dude, because they're shit. They're shit. They don't care. The UFC's just WWE. Would you be mad if it was GSP Habib? Not as mad. What Fries did and said was an absolute disgrace. Was absolutely disgusting, absolutely disgraceful. And frankly, the fact that they decided to use me as a media vehicle. Damn, it's crazy. This is the final stream. It's the final stream. The rise and fall of MMA Joey. What did I miss? Are you not doing YouTube anymore? No, I'm joking, man. We're joking around. I've been getting a lot of hate the last couple of days, so I've been joking around saying I'm closing down the channel. I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle it anymore. Bro, my bro Juan said, am I untimed out yet? But I appreciate your concern. I doubled over and nearly projected vomit when I heard Joey was used as a media vehicle. The fact that anybody in this fucking stream thinks they can use me as a media vehicle. A media vehicle. You wouldn't try that in prison. You wouldn't try that in prison. You wouldn't try that on the street. I'd treat you like Jeffrey Dahmer would. Let me stop. I like how the entire chat understood the Jeffrey Dahmer joke. Define a media. You know what the best part about this entire media vehicle thing that I've been saying for a while? There's people in the chat that doesn't understand where that originates from. There's a lot of people in the chat that doesn't know where the media vehicle joke comes from. Hey, Joey, would you live in your house with your wife's ex-boyfriend? Your mom's got an ex-boyfriend? I don't know why you're asking that question, Justin Mendoza, because that is a common trope that has been trotted out to discredit Ian Machado Gary and insult Ian Machado Gary. And there's literally zero evidence to back that statement up. Absolutely zero evidence. So I don't know why you're asking that. And you're spamming it in the chat like a little pussy. You wouldn't be the vehicle I'd choose, that's for sure. All right. Joey's core brand proposition, getting under people's skin. Dude, that's my pastime. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things to do for my entire life is just to piss people off. That's basically what I know how to do. I don't have any beef with anyone, bro. The funny thing is that he's also his nutritionist and also made him vegan. Dude, you're worried about another man's diet. You're a pussy bitch. Go suck a dick. Shut the fuck up, dude. And there's not even evidence that he's his nutrition either. So, yeah, what happened to the Albazi rumor? That news was false. Yeah, Ian Gary has legitimately been used as a media vehicle just to generate clicks. The ruler are rubbing you all the wrong way. Yeah. I'm a vegan too, by the way. Like, people act like that's some knock on someone. Who gives a fuck? Oh my God, he eats fucking greens. Who gives a shit? Like, damn. I know that was a joke. All the MMA sites ran with it. Yeah, I know. Like, it fucking matters, dude. What do you think? What do you think to do with Tom Aspinall next? They should let him fight Stipe. They should let him wear out Stipe. Pause. They should let him wear out Stipe. Are you actually vegan? Do I look vegan? I look vegan. Dude really said that. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Joey. Oh no. My Fight Pass membership expired. What am I going to do? I was hoping they were going to offer me a new deal to sign up. Now, I don't want to see Gon get the fight. Gon's a bitch. Gon's a bitch. He doesn't deserve to fight. Dude was ducking him. Who stayed till the end of the Ian Gary video to realize I said Ian Gary and Colby, the one thing they have in common that I like the most is the fact that they both call the cops when somebody commits a crime against them and report it to the cops. Ian still dishes it out and can't take the jokes. He's a bloke. Yeah, he's really been crying about it a lot. I like how so many grown men worry about other grown men's personal life in MMA. I know. Joey, can you give Justin Mendoza a timeout? Why? He's not even in here right now. I did. What was it I did? I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. I'm fucking done. Ian Gary really coping a heap of heat at the moment. He deserves it after the stuff he did to Magny. I disagree, man. I disagree. And I know this isn't a popular opinion. What Neil Magny said, and I don't care what context it was in, it was disgusting, man. I mean, he said, I'm accustomed to dishing out those types of whoopings. He has a 3-year-old son. Even if that's a joke, that's a horrible joke. Horrible joke. So, I disagree 100%. I think he should be shit on. If you make it even a joke about potentially beating a person who was born in 2020, you know, did he run with it a little bit too much? Okay, maybe. But I still think, for me, I just don't believe that a grown man, let alone an MMA fighter, should be putting their hands on a child. Especially a 3-year-old child. So I found it particularly distasteful. And either way, Ian Gary can get as much hate as he wants. I just think it's weird people are harassing his family. Beating is a way more powerful word than whooping. If you look up the definition of whooping, it says to hit or strike. So he said, I've become accustomed to hitting and striking my 3-year-old child. He was born in 2020. He's still in diapers. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan. I mean, okay, if he just said, I fucked up talking trash, it is what it is. But if I heard someone say that shit, I would jump on it too. Like, what? Ian Gary's an unlikable person, therefore made fun of by MMA community for his lifestyle choices. Yeah, they're making up stories about him, though. I beat my kids and ain't no one going to do shit about it. Brendan Allen. I know Brendan Allen's a bitch, too. Can't wait till he gets fucked up and brutally KO'd. Brendan Allen's my least favorite fighter on the roster. Hey, Joey, who does Islam fight next? I'm going to say Justin Gaethje. I made a video about it the other day, dude. It's on the channel from like 3 days ago. Get Mendoza out of here. You couldn't speak soon enough, bro. Done. Thank you for the $2 Hap. If anybody wants Hap band, just send a super chat. I'm dreading when there's no UFC coming up for a month. That is going to be crazy. I wish it was like 2 weeks instead. I wish it was like 2 weeks instead, to be honest. I'd like a 2-week break. I wouldn't mind like a 2-week break. Ooh, this PFL video is doing horrible. The PFL's video is doing horrible. I knew it would. I knew it would do horrible. But it's looking real fucking ugly. GSP versus Diaz is a horrible fight. I'd rather see GSP Bisping 2 or Silva versus Chael 3. I don't want to see any of those, bro. Feels like Hap is an unofficial chat controller dishing out orders for you, Joey. It is what it is. It is what it is. A month, really? Yeah, it's a month without fights from December 16th to January 14th. It literally feels like we just recovered from the last time we had a month off. I know it was Strickland versus Nasruddin Imavov. Money talks. Money talks. Yeah, look, if you want anyone timed out, just send a donation with their name, and I will happily time them out for you. What Magny said was a phrase, he's not beating his 3-year-old son. He said he's accustomed to whooping his 3-year-old son. Dude, Hap is literally using you as a media vehicle. Yeah. DC versus Jones 4 for UFC 300. Sign me up. Magny just sucks at trash talk. I doubt he's practicing combos he learned at the Pena School of Striking on his infant son. Listen, we can all dissect it and try to say, oh, I don't think this is what he meant or that's what he meant. Based off the definitions of the words that he used. That's what he said. I'll take his word for it. You know? I'm tired of being used as a media vehicle, though, I'll tell you that much. What would you do? Edwards missed weight and they made Gary Colby for the vacant belt and Gary slept him, and that would be insane. Have you seen the Randy Marsh meme? The Randy Marsh. You know which one I'm talking about. The Randy Marsh meme. That would be me in my computer chair. That would be me in my computer chair. Would be Randy Marsh. So when Ian calls a fighter a clown, would you see that fighter as an actual clown? That makes absolutely no sense. If Ian Gary said, I'm a clown, I would take his word for it, that he's a clown. If a fighter says, I've become accustomed to mercilessly beating my 3-year-old son. Now, okay, I obviously used some loaded language there. I was kidding. I just don't like, to me, I just don't like that type of talk, man. But for me, it is what it is. I would love to know. I'd love to get an interview with Neil Magny's son. I would love to get an interview. And I would love to find out. Does your dad 29-28 you on a regular basis? Or is that just a rumor mill? Is that just a straight up rumor mill? Or does he actually 29-28 you on a regular basis? Does he push you up against the fence and 29-28 you? Or... did you know Guru got slept out cold by a club? How the hell would I know that? Joey, I'll look the other way if you walk back your Magny take. I mean, what's the Magny take? Am I asking for him to be arrested? No. I'm just saying I don't like the trash talk. I mean, what's wrong with that take? I don't like that trash talk. You know? Like, what's next, you know? What kind of trash talk are we going to do next? When I get in that cage with Ian Machado Gary, I'm going to treat him like Jeffrey Dahmer treated all his victims, except I'm not a murderer. Well, that's not what he really meant. That's not what he really meant. I'm not saying somebody's a child abuser. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying someone bragged about potentially being a child abuser. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to think of it. I've thought of plenty of analogies. But if I came on here and said, see, I can't say that on stream. That's going to get clipped out. Yeah, I can't think of one. I can't think of one. There's no rumor mill about Magny. Everyone knows it was slander. That's the difference. He literally said that he whoops his son. And he's accustomed to it. He's accustomed to it. So at the end of the day, I don't like that type of talk. I think it's disgusting, and that's my take on it. I mean, I don't understand. You guys can jump through hoops and twist yourself into pretzels saying that, you know, that's not what he said, but that's what he said. The trash talk works to get attention to the fights. Unfortunately, it won't change anytime soon. I know. I'm just saying I don't like that. You know what I mean? Imagine someone's bragging about... Imagine if I started bragging that I really like to beat the dog... No, I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example that doesn't sound fucking stupid. Like, imagine if I came on here and bragged about animal abuse. Okay? Like, yeah, I really had fun kicking my dog in the ribs the other day. Like, think about that type of dumb shit, saying that type of joke. Now, even if it wasn't true, you would still think I was a weirdo for saying it. You know? Pat Matthews, thank you for the $4.99. Just got here to the stream. Longtime fan. Are you actually closing your channel, Joey? Pat Matthews, I am sorry to inform you. I am sorry to inform you that I'm going absolutely nowhere. I'm here to stay, bro. I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. I won't be bullied. I won't be backed into a corner. When I get in the cage with Gary, mark my words, I'm going to absolutely split decision. And you know what's crazy? The way Gary beat him up. I mean, you would have thought Neil Magny was a child. I mean, seriously. Neil Magny's hairline has been accustomed to whooping by his forehead. Pause. Do you believe Gaethje versus Holloway is more likely than Gaethje Makhachev? No. Gaethje Makhachev's more likely. Anything goes in the fight game. And at the end of the day, it got people talking about the fight. So. Dude, Alpha X, shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody asked for your advice. Where's your successful channel, bitch? Like, go eat a dick, you pussy. I've been accustomed to split decision in my 3-year-old son. Dude, I just don't like the way he said the word accustomed. I'm accustomed to it. Like, that's his daily regimen. He wakes up, he takes a shower, he drinks a cup of coffee, and then he just starts dicing up his 3-year-old son. I'm dicing him up. Oh, body shot, liver shot, leg kick, clinch work, dirty boxing. And then he, you know, goes out and gets the newspaper, reads the newspaper, and then heads out to the gym. So that's what it seemed like. He wakes up, first thing on his ass is whooping that ass. Yeah. If that is how you insinuated it, Joey, then I'm genuinely flabbergasted. What are you talking about? What's up, Joey? I hope you keep the channel. Literally the only thing I have a membership. Dude, Niles, I'm just kidding. We had a little joke in the beginning of the stream. I'm not closing the channel. I am here for the long haul. I will not be bullied off YouTube by the mob mentality. I will not be bullied off YouTube by the mob mentality. I'm here to stay, my friend. If you guys could all do me a favor and like the stream. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to support independent MMA media who aren't scared to speak their minds regardless if you agree with them or not, feel free to subscribe. You know, there's nothing but follow the leader going on in MMA content nowadays. And if you want to actually hear a refreshed perspective, feel free to follow a channel who isn't scared of the MMA community as a whole and will completely speak their mind on a regular basis without fear of retribution. Oh my gosh, Alpha did not just say that. What did he say? How are your parents feeling about this, Joey? Oh, right, that's why you hate everyone who's happy. I don't know what you even mean by that. I don't even know what you mean by that, bro. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever read. I feel like it's attempt at an insult, but I don't really know. Joey, does Islam have the best clinch work in the UFC? Maybe John Jones. You know, has nasty clinch work, Oliveira, but Islam has some great clinch work as well. Olives have great. Yeah, Olives has underrated clinch work. Is UFC 5 the best game of all time? No. Clinch work is the most underrated part of MMA. Yeah, I know. Oliveira is nasty in the clinch. Oliveira is fucking filthy in the clinch. Damn, the PFL video. If that shit does under 1,000 views, I'm going to be disgusted. I'm genuinely going to be disgusted if the PFL video does under 1,000. It'll just look so ugly on the channel. I don't want to see it on the channel like that. But it's a video I wanted to do. He's making fun of your parents passing, ban them. I don't even know if that's what he meant. I'm not even sure what he meant. I don't give a fuck. Masvidal has nasty. Masvidal was pretty good in the clinch. For sure. Joey, I was rewatching Shavkat's fights and thought he looked really overrated. Thoughts? I mean, I definitely think there's a bit of, you know, I think there's a bit of people overrating him, but I still think he's very good. I think he's very good. Imagine being in chat, Karen, demanding censorship in a safe space. What? The guy isn't elite in the clinch, but Nate Landwehr is pretty damn good in the clinch. He was working Dan Ige in the clinch. Yeah, he's pretty good in the clinch. He's pretty damn good in the clinch. I agree. I agree. Damn. Anyway, it's exactly what dude wants. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I really don't care, genuinely. He can say whatever he wants. I mean, if he's spamming, I'll get rid of him. But other than that, eh. Who do you think slept Ian at Killcliff? Is it actually true? I have no idea, dude. Chat's Jim stories are just fucking stupid. Chat's lucky I don't have a wrench. I play for keeps. I play for keeps. If Ian actually got slapped at Killcliff, it was probably Shavkat or Jason Jackson. Who knows? Leon said he didn't sleep Ian. Leon said he didn't sleep Ian. So, I don't know. I'll believe Leon when he says he didn't. Rumor is that Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler is scheduled for UFC 600. Did you by any chance watch my recent video on Conor? I don't know if it's just me. I would pick Leon over Shavkat any day. I pick Shavkat, dude. Leon's not prepared to go to war. I'm telling you right now. Leon's soft. He's not prepared to go to war. He can be mentally broke. He could be mentally broke. I don't think so. Which one? It's a recent one. But anyway, I don't think Conor Chandler's happening. I just think Conor, I don't know if Conor's even interested in Chandler. I think he wants an easier fight. Joey, what's for dinner tonight? Well, considering it's 1 a.m., nothing. Watch the one where you said you didn't think the fight was happening. Well, that's that's every video I've done about Conor Chandler. But there was a clip of him at the Ngannou Fury boxing match, and he was basically saying he doesn't want to fight. He does not want to fight Chandler, basically. You all forget what Joey says to his viewer. Just told me to F off after telling him to focus on positivity. When someone attacks him, you all go ban, 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 ban. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're a whiny little bitch. Why don't you go focus on somewhere else? Islam is so underrated trash talker. It's hilarious. Yeah, Islam is actually kind of funny. Much better trash talk than the garbage, cringe champ Colby Covington. Dude, so many people I tweeted out a list similar to my video. I said, Ian Machado Gary is everything Colby wishes he was. Ian Gary, bullet point, better trash talk, bullet point, beautiful family, bullet point, ranked wins, bullet point, better heel. Colby Covington, 35, no ranked wins, pays prostitutes, no family or kids. Biggest accomplishment is losing to Usman, not a draw. And people really got uptight about that. Shavkat so open, hot take his stand-up is super mid. Yeah, but I think sometimes he just fights like that because he's super confident. But I think in a title fight, he would be more reserved. Yeah, Shavkat striking looks sloppy. He doesn't pressure well. Plus, his opponents haven't looked like much of a test. Jeff Neal's pretty good, though. So I think the win over Jeff Neal is pretty solid. I'm a Leon fan, and this was a hot take, but he strikes me as someone who low-key has a quitter mentality. 100%. I think he quit. It's crazy. I think he quit in the second Usman fight. I think he just got lucky with that head kick. To be quite honest. All right, guys, let me ask you this. Do you want a quick reaction to Kevin Holland versus MVP and Umar Nurmagomedov versus Cory Sandhagen? Do you want that reaction? I'm going to have to make it very clear. These fights are not official. 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 But do you want me to make a reaction to it and upload it real quick before the end of the night? No, stay on live. No, it's not announced. Hell yeah. Make a video about Dricus' win being a fluke. I'll make a video. Ready? Here's what would make the MMA community's head explode. Dricus du Plessis' win over Robert Whittaker was a fluke and he's a racist. I would drop it tonight. Because it's an easy video. It's 12:20. I can drop it before 1 a.m. You know how quick the MMA community would go crazy? You actually won't make that. It'd be funny as hell. It'd be funny as hell. Dude's not even, his ancestors aren't even, I'll just go off. His ancestors aren't from Africa. And he only moved there because he's a colonizer. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? That shit would be wild. Joey, I know you're joking, but can you actually make that? Now, I'm not making that because I don't believe it. But it would be funny. I'll run it out for like 30 minutes, giving all like made up opinions, and then at the very end of it, I'll say, look, I'm just trolling, but I just wanted to fuck with everyone. Joe, you should make a video saying Dricus getting a title shot over Adesanya's racism. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be so funny. Do you know how many comments? Look, if I wanted to make a troll video, I could easily make that video and I would just say it all with a straight face. I would say it all with a straight face. So, and it would be fucking hilarious. Yeah, then I'd be playing a character. Yeah. Do it. I'm not doing it. I don't believe that, so I'm not doing it. I'd be in the comments agreeing. JJ Smoke would be hitting the notification bell right away. And he'd be like, 100% agree. I'm so glad someone finally called this out. Chimaev 2, one bad performance shouldn't be enough to write him off. I agree. I did a video on that, actually. Make a video on how Colby's everything any other fighter should not be. You got to risk an insane vid sometimes. It's not about risking it. I'm not going to say something I don't believe. I'm not going to say something I don't believe. I'm not going to use Dricus as a media vehicle. Yeah, guys, if every single person in here could like the stream, I would think about it. I would heavily think about it. Dricus du Plessis only getting a title shot instead of Adesanya because of racism. And his win over Robert Whittaker was a fluke. That's funny. People got mad. People got mad when I said that basically, I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was, but it was something about Adesanya and Dricus and the whole racial component of it. I'm a media vehicle. Ban everyone in Palp. Yeah, I'll just ban everyone. How do you see Hamzat versus Gary elevator fight? None. Joey, do you freestyle your vids? You speak very well transitioning topics. 100%. 100%. I don't script anything. If I have like a longer video where I want to hit a lot of key bullet points, I'll type a note. And like occasionally I'll glance down. But for the most part, I don't type anything. And I just hit the record button. And I just start letting my mouth work. Pause. I'm halfway done with this bag of Doritos, Joey. Congratulations. Congratulations. Magny versus Adam Fugit, UFC 300 main event. That sounds like a banger. But thank you, Snag Lord, for the compliment. Does it seem like I script my videos at all? What do you guys think? I mean, this is a genuine question. Not that you guys, any information you're going to give me isn't going to be anything crazy. But what do you think of the overall way I speak in a video? The way I go from, you get what I'm saying, from point A to point B to the end. What do you guys think of it generally? I'm curious because I can't look at it and say, oh, this is really good or bad. 100% scripted? All right, dude. Look. Satire that infuriates betas is fun. That's true. You just never seem to get sidetracked and stay on topic. Now, your Islam video was so well structured and well put. I guess I loved it. Thank you. Thank you. And I try to get to the point. I know a lot of these people do. Oh, we got to do this. And then they put it at the last minute of the video. I mean, I have mine structured as a story. I like to give a backstory and then get to exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not holding off to the end of the video to give you one piece of information. You know what I mean? I like your delivery. You deserve props, even if I don't like a couple of the takes. Thank you. Appreciate you. Enjoy the delivery. You're eloquent and transition well. Additionally, you cover each topic and provide tons of context. One can go to a video and learn all they need to know just from one video. And they're not that long. Pause. It's not that long either. It's not that long either. Pause. Zero brain farts in your videos and you never say You know what's crazy? I used to say so much. And I've tried to get away from saying it. And I've gotten away from saying it for the most part. I do say it sometimes. But now I hated it so much. When I first started, I hated every time I said it would piss me the fuck off. And now when I'm talking to someone, like if I'm talking to my fiance and she'll be talking and she'll say I'll be like, shut the fuck up. You got to stop saying I'm a Boston crab your ass. I'm going to take you to a club in Mexico at 53 years old and smack the shit out of you. And I just said myself right there. I do it in live streams. I do it. It's just a bad habit. It's a bad habit. Zero brain farts in your video. Actually, in my Ian Gary video, I believe it was, or it's my Bellator video, I was waving my hands around and I knocked my phone off my charger here and it made a loud ass noise and I had to edit it out. So I just ended my thoughts. Jay, what are you doing? Nick Diaz drops out. GSP ruins his legacy. Knocks out GSP and ruins his legacy. I don't know. Disgusted. Kevin Holland responded he hasn't received a fight offer yet. So it's basically all bullshit. So maybe I shouldn't do a video on it. Should we give Mendoza what he wants? Shut up. How about this, Justin Mendoza? I'm going to ban you. We'll never see you again. You're about to be banned. You'll be able to send messages, but we won't ever be able to see it. We'll never be able to see it. Waiting on Holland vid? Wait on Holland vid. I don't know, man. I don't like doing videos about like basically fake shit, so I probably will. Especially if he's saying that, he came out and said this or that. So it's okay for you to joke about hitting your fiance, but not okay for Magny to joke about beating his son? It's a big difference between going to a press conference and saying, I'm accustomed to it, than me saying, I tell my fiance to shut the fuck up or I'm going to Boston crab you and then take you to a club at 53 and smack the dog shit out of you. Big difference. Am I banned, Joe? You never read my comments. Nah, dude, I must have just missed it somehow. This dude charges to get into his boring Discord, which I left. Who are you? Who are you then that you were in Discord? Fill me in. What was your name? My boring Discord. All right, then don't be in it. That's it. Not a big deal. You don't need to be in it then. Let's see. Anyhow. Why you stop putting pictures at relevant times just for 2 seconds? I do sometimes, but that's a lot of work. So sometimes if I'm really rushing a video, I just don't. I just have to go quick. Dude, Jack and Snaglord weren't here at the beginning. Yeah, this is the last stream. I'm done. It's too much stress. I'm tired of being insulted. So this is going to be the last stream. I didn't think you were going to make it, Jack. I thought I was going to have to talk to you on Discord. So, yeah. This is the end. This is the end of an era. It's the end of an era. It's been real. It's been fun. Look, that's why I'm going 3 hours. It's almost 3 hour stream. I said I would do a long stream. I said I would do a long stream because I'm closing out the channel. Hey, you guys want to see something funny? So, I'm exclusively going to Rumble. No. Man, it's tough out here. I can't believe this is going to be the final stream. I might come back in like a year. It's been tough, man. I can't handle all the constant ad hominems. I can't handle it. There's too many ad hominems coming at me. Come back in 2027? I will. It's been really something. I'll have to come back in 2024 or 2027. It's the end of an era. I'm done. You're soft, we won't miss you. Yeah. I'm not soft when I'm around your mother, though. It's okay, Joey. Final memory will be video detailing the Jairzinho Rosenstrike legacy. Where is Derek? Joey will be Olives of the MMA community. Now, I'm just going to be Colby Covington. I'm just going to disappear for a year and a half. I'm going into witness protection. Boys. It's not easy out here. Technique Joey is a sound engineer and DJs on the weekend. Trust me, he don't need YouTube. Exactly. While you're still here, Joey, do you have Holland or MVP? I don't know. It's not an official fight, but I'm leaning Holland. Joey, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I enjoyed the ride. I'm glad you enjoyed the ride with me. Member, I don't know what that means. Yeah. It's just like when you have millions of dollars in the bank, it's just hard to just stream on YouTube every day. You know, it's hard to get on here every night. When you're worn out, you're tired, you've been going to plenty of business meetings, and you're like, damn, why do I need this? Why do I need this anymore? Can we have an honest answer? Dude, Snaglord, I'm kidding. You really thought I'm ending the channel? I'm not serious. I said it in the beginning that I was kidding around. I was just joking around because a lot of people were telling me I'm irrelevant, that nobody cares what I think, that my channel is dead, that my channel is stagnating. And so it was kind of a joke in the beginning. I can't handle it anymore. Jack, did you really think I was closing down the channel? Snack, ignore him. Only Universe Talks can save Joey now. Somebody fill Membozo in. What's the media vehicle joke about? I'm out of the loop. Look, I'll fill you in right now. I'll fill you in right now. Joey made a lot of money through Super Chat. I doubt he streams again. Dano and Connor? Yeah. That's exactly what... He'd be like, yeah, I'd be surprised if he never shows up. Hey, did you see me explain it to Justin Mendoza? Did you see that? Snaggy is coming back and forth ending the channel, but it's actually ending the Matter stream. Hey, you want to see something funny? You want to see something funny? I don't know why, but I find that shit hilarious. Hamza, okay. That's crazy, Jack. Dude's talking about sexual assault. Most confident pick this week? I'll say Armin's my most confident pick. Not really, though, because there's other fights on the card that they definitely should win. Most confident pick. Damn, there's actually not an easy fight to predict on this card. Because even Zach Reese is not that good. But I'll say Zach Reese over Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage is a literal bum. So I'll go with Punahele Soriano versus Dustin Stolfus. Snag Lord, thank you for the $5 super chat. Happy to hear it's a joke, my guy. Thank you, Snag Lord. I appreciate you. You seem like the type of guy who would disappear out of nowhere without any announcement if you want to. Because who cares? You tell me you wouldn't care, Grow and Flow? That would be me. Honestly, if I ever end the channel, I probably... I probably would just disappear. You wouldn't hear from me. I would just stop making videos one day. I'm fucking done. I just seen the craziest shit on Twitter. I posted in the Discord for anyone who cares. Ride off into the sunset. Imagine picking Brundage. I seen somebody on Twitter earlier saying he was going to bet on him. I know Pool Boy would care. He's the reason he has a stable income and for his family of 4. Yeah, that is true. 100% Armin. Joey, thoughts on Oscar Willis? He's a shill and a little bitch. You're tripping if you think Armin is no doubt winning. Well, that's why I picked someone else, bro. I think Armin is winning, but... Would you rather hang out with Joshua Fabia or Dana White for the day? Dana White. I wouldn't let him use me as a media vehicle, though. I wouldn't let him use me as a media vehicle. That's for damn show. Bro was zooming in hard. You saw what I posted on Discord? You know how people are going to comment on this later and say, Joey, are you really ending the channel? It's been real. It's been fun. But it hasn't been real fun. Did you know Oscar Willis actually... Okay, no. Do you think it's possible for anyone to become a millionaire? Yes. I mean, obviously, you could be set up for failure as a kid, and maybe not then, but... I wish I had an OLED to zoom in on the wall. I know, I can't wait. I'm getting an OLED monitor in January of 2024. So, as soon as it comes out, actually. It might not be January, it might be February, I don't know, but I'm getting an OLED monitor. And then I'm really going to be much happier doing the full card streams. Joe, what's the best TV to get right now at a good price? LG C3. It's like $1,600 for a 65-inch. Be strong, Joey. Connor has to go through the pressure of millions of dollars in the bank account as well. That's true. You better have some black in your wallpaper with the OLED monitor. Dude, it's not really that bad. It's not really that bad. The reflections aren't that bad. I have a 77-inch C1 in my living room. In my bedroom, which I literally never watch TV, I just recently bought a 65-inch C3. I also got a 55-inch C3 for my grandmother and a 55-inch C3 for my elderly great uncle. And they all love them. They all love them. So, you know what I'm saying? The blacks are super deep, so you would take advantage. Oh, I thought you were saying the reflections. That's why you need it. Black wallpaper. I'm buying an OLED in 2024. That they're coming out with a 32-inch monitor. And it's going to be like $1,500. So if you guys want to support me to get an OLED monitor in early 2024, which is going to add, I want to watch the fights on an OLED. So I can't wait to grab it. It's supposed to come out in early 2024. So instead of grifting you for maybe a website or something, if you guys want to donate towards the monitor, feel free to donate towards the monitor. Yes, I'm definitely begging. Brady is Bilal's only finish in the last 4 years. Yeah, that's a damn good finish. Pause. Asus, yeah, Asus is coming out with a 32-inch 4K OLED 240 hertz. Straight up banger, dude. Set up Amazon wish list. If you get on your knees and beg, I'll donate 50. You ain't got 50. This millionaire is begging for super chats. You obviously didn't get the joke. I was kidding. Joe, do you have a soundproof wall panels in your room? I have some soundproofing, but just a little bit behind my monitor here. So, not a lot. And they don't do that great of a job, honestly, limiting sound. So, I would love actually to have something better, because there's almost a little bit of an echo in this room, but it doesn't really pick up in the mic, so it's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal. I can't believe PFL doesn't get no damn views. Brady has a quitter mentality, doesn't have a gas tank. As long as Kelvin doesn't have a near-death experience cutting weight, he should 100% win. I'm with you. Watching fights on an OLED doesn't mean much when ESPN doesn't support 4K HDR. ESPN doesn't support 4K at all. But the overall picture quality on OLED, regardless of resolution, is a lot better than your typical LED. Even like an 8K LED, a 4K OLED will look better because of the black levels. So, PFL was putrid. Okay. Imagine wonder. So, and also the refresh rate is crazy. So right now I have a 60 hertz monitor. The new monitor, the OLED monitor, is 240 hertz. Does OLED have burnout? It's burn in. It's overhyped, dude. I've owned a C1 for 3 years now. I bought it in 2020. And damn, it's so damn nice. And I don't have any burn in. But I don't watch a lot of TV. But I played a lot of video games on it back in late 2020. So, get a Samsung QHD 8K Ultra Slim Curved OLED. No. I think Muhammad gets beat by Covington or Edwards. Honestly, there'd be no better scenario where I want Leon to beat Colby, Bilal to then fight Leon, and Ian Gary to fight Colby for his number one contender fight. Samsung is 1,000 times better than LG. That's not true. People say that about Sony too, because Sony charges more for their OLED TVs. Guess who supplies Sony with their OLED panels? Guess who they buy their OLED panels from? Guess who they buy them from? Guess who Sony buys their OLED panels from that they put in their TVs? You guessed it, they buy them from LG. Joe, do you think Colby could retire if he loses? He could retire. Yes, he probably would. Um, yeah, I think he probably would. I'd rather get subbed by Hermanson. Okay, you deleted your message. Yurzhan Makhachev potentially fighting in Saudi Arabia has 9K views. That's already a top 25 video on this channel. Benji, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're interested in the success of the channel, man. That actually means a lot. That means a lot. I really do appreciate it. That you're like, damn, this video got views. I'm noticing that it got views. And that's... And if that gets announced... whew, it might all of a sudden pick up. It might pick up. But yeah, I've been having a decent amount of videos pop off recently. The Conor McGregor one did really well as well. Benji, you should donate for his crap. Okay, whatever. Joe, do you think Paulo Costa is a ranking squatter? Yes. Love your channel, Joey. Thank you, Tim Hardwick. Have you ever farted on stream? I'm sure I have. Used to think he was better than Silva. Can you believe this guy? Who? What gets announced? You're still live. I don't even know what content you were pumping. I'm pumping your mom after this stream. Only thing I can vouch for is trash from Samsung. I don't mind Samsung. Those days were different when you used to have a huge box type TV. I never had one. Silva got dropped by a YouTuber. He was done. You thought Izzy was better than Silva? I never said that, to be honest. I said I would pick Anderson in his prime against Izzy, you dumbass. So now, just for making up fake opinions, and this guy's getting it too, just for the hell of it. There you go. Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Benji. Appreciate you. Joey, low-key, Paulo Costa is a very inactive fighter. That's low-key. It's been a year and a half, bro. That's low-key. He's a low-key. Low-key? I'll make a ranking squatter video, updated video when I have one. When I have time, not when I have one. If Islam fights Justin and wins, ain't saying shit. I feel like Benji needs more love in the chat. Always good vibes. He's trying to infiltrate the chat. Are we banning people with different opinions again? You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. Hey, you guys want to see something really funny? You guys want to see something really funny? Oh, that's good. That's rich as hell. Dom Cruz is 2-3 in his last 5 fights. That being said, in the last 7 years, the only 2 wins are Casey Kenny and Pedro Munoz, and he's ranked 9 and hasn't fought in over a year. Ranking squatter as well. Ranking squatter as well. All right, let's really put you boys to the test. Custom. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, boys. All the real ones are here. Who's here? Greetings. Greetings. Posers exposed. All right, here's where we get into the real questions. What is your guys' favorite thing about the channel? Fill me in. Who has the patent for OG? Is it LG? I don't know. I'm not sure on that. All the trolls are getting exposed tonight. Yeah, they're heated right now. Now we all I need nothing but flattering comments now about the channel. So, do 69 months. Even though we disagree, I like the fresh takes. Joey Pleasure knows each and every night the inside jokes. I like how you are the opposite takes I have. I still honestly believe you're some type of troll for something. I don't know what you're getting at. Someone called out my uninformed opinion, so I demand censorship. I don't even know what that means. It's LG that has the patent? Okay, that's what I thought. Consistency, quality, and live streams. I like your opinions. You're not going to change it back? Why should we change it back? Let's try one more. Let's try one more. Let's try one more, boys. The Izzy poster looks so cool in the background. It's not a poster. It's a handcrafted painting. You have some fucking respect. All right, who else is in here, boys? Go 2 years. 2 years would be wild. Let's see who's here for 1 year. Best cereal? That's fucking nuts. Bitsy just walked in on something. He's like, I'm here. What's going on here? What's going on here? All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out, boys. Ready? Let's try 2 years. Let's try 2 years. Let's see who's been here for 2 years. Who's been here for 2 years? I don't know if JJ Smoke's actually been here for 2 years. He's got a wrench. So I don't think he has. But maybe he has. Anyone? Anyone? Nobody's here for 2 years. Damn, that's painful. That's painful, guys. Anybody? Damn, nobody's a real OG. Oh, Blaze One Sports comes in clutch. No, he's got a mod. I think Blaze One actually has been here for 2 years. Because I think he's a member for like 23 months or something. So he's probably been here 2 years, actually. All right, let's knock it down one more time. Let's knock it down to... Let's try a year and a half. Who's been here for a year and a half? John Rod popping back in the chat. John Rod popping back in the chat. You know how pissed the trolls are right now? Damn, I was 1 year, 10 months. Vince is here. Me. Is there anybody here? Let me actually customize this back. JJ Smoke exposed. Yeah, that's true. Is there anybody here that hated the channel at first, and then when they started watching, they actually decided they liked the channel? Anyone? Anyone? I was at a year and 2 months, 5 months. I wasn't subbed. Mine said year and 3 months. Imagine if I just did that every stream. You had to be subbed for a whole year to chat. Sorry, just had to take a call. Didn't even know I subscribed. So I've been subscribed like 16 days. Appreciate you. Haven't decided I like yet. Hey man, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. 90% of people lately. That's my favorite people though. The people that come in and say, I hated you for a long time because I didn't even watch your videos. And then once I started watching, I like it. No, but I did find you because of other people roasting you, and I never understood why, because I enjoy the content. Hey, man, I appreciate them sending you my way. I appreciate them sending you my way. Same? What is same? What are you saming? I've been subbed since June 29th, 2022. I still hate your channel. Takes are just funny. Then why do you watch, bro? Why don't you just watch somebody else? I only pop in once in a while to troll. All right. I just found you on my recommended. Someone shouts me out all the time. Another channel shouts me out, I guess. Hey man, appreciate it. It's hard to believe. You know what's funny? When I changed it to 1 minute, I refreshed my sub count because I was curious. I was curious if any trolls were gonna sub, and it jumped up 5 subs. So let's do this now, just to fuck with them. Let's do this now, just to fuck with them. Heard from people roasting you, but stayed for the content. Thank you, TL. Appreciate you, man. Ask who knows your favorite fruit. What's my favorite fruit? Nah, not me. I like the channel from the onset. Appreciate you, Benji. Anyone? Anyone? All right, let me ask you this, boys. That's watermelon. It's watermelon. Tangerines? Absolutely, positively not. Absolutely, positively not. It's watermelon. It's watermelon. Listen, boys, I need your help. We've gone over 3 hours. That's crazy. That is wild. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Joe, did you watch Vine? No, but I heard of it. I mean, think about it. Vine was TikTok before TikTok. Have a good night going to bed. Wait, how do I check how long I've been subbed to the channel? I think I'm at 1 year, 4 months. I don't know. I guess when I set the thing, you don't ever disrespect Creed. That is true. You can't disrespect Creed. Ever. You would have had to see it, Benji, when I was setting the thing. Happy I had 4K subs on Vine. I'm happy that you have it as well. I'm very proud of you. Isn't Vine gone now? Maybe we could hop on 3 hours of stream, but not 25 minutes of Diaz GSP too. Yeah. I'm so happy for Vine. I don't know what you mean. Damn. And it's not even that late. That's the best part. I'm going to bed early tonight, boys. I'm going to bed early tonight. Damn, they finally got the updated UFC poster. How do I get this, John? How do I get this, John? Can someone... I just seen the UFC 9 hours ago posted on YouTube, the updated UFC poster for this weekend. Can someone find it for me and send it to me in Discord? When two worlds collide, steals the life like a thief in the night, so look onto the sky. Anthony Smith or Khalil Roundtree? Khalil Roundtree. I'm going live after you, mate. I hope that's okay. Are you actually going live? So definition of troll is anyone who didn't subscribe over a year. Nobody said that. I don't remember Omegle. MVP or Holland? Eileen Holland. Eileen Holland. That's crazy. Why the fuck would I care if you went live? I'm going live after you. I'm not going to stop you. Nah, you're not allowed. I've decided you're not allowed. You're not going to use me as a media vehicle. I'm telling you that much right now. Man, how do you stay energized without adequate sleep? I'm just a bad motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker. I stayed up till, I believe, 4 a.m. last night. I woke up at about 7 this morning. I got back home about 2:30. I took my dog to the park for like 30 minutes. Then I left my house. Then I wandered around in the woods for about 2 hours until it got completely dark. And I was even in the woods in the dark. Then I rushed home. And it took me, there was a lot of traffic. It took me like almost an hour to get home. And I got here. I chilled for like 20 minutes. I didn't even take a nap today. I chilled for like 20 minutes. I came up here, forgot I had my PFL video that I didn't release. Made a thumbnail for PFL video. Released that, scheduled my stream, jumped in the shower, and then got on stream. That was the gist of it. That's my entire day right there. So, I didn't take a nap, no. Imagine running into MMA Joey in the dark woods. There was no one out there. You could literally murder someone. There was not. It was cold. It was windy, but I was out there. It was cold and it was windy, but I was out there just throwing disc around. I was just throwing some discs. Throwing some disc. Why doesn't Dustin Poirier want to fight Dariush? I have no fucking clue. But yeah, dude, I clicked on one of my videos on my channel the other day. And I got to start getting some sleep. I mean, look at this shit. Look at my fucking eyes. Look at my fucking eyes. That's not normal. And I'm going to start looking old quick. All right, boys. I was going to make a video, but I just stayed on for a little bit long. Did anyone find the new poster? I need the bigger poster, Tiramisu. I need the bigger one. The one that I can use for a YouTube thumbnail. It's on the UFC's YouTube. It's the fight promo. I can share you which one I'm looking for. If you can share it to me. I just posted you the one. That's the one I need, really. The one with Jalen Turner on it. Top 5 MMA fighters. Jose Aldo, Anderson Silva, Alexander Volkanovski. I don't know. Anderson Silva, Jose Aldo, GSP, Habib. I don't know, dude. I can't think right now. You got done dirty. All right, listen. I actually need a massive favor from you guys. I did a video on PFL. I like to cover PFL. I did a video of everything PFL needs to change to make their product better. And because of the topic, it's not getting a lot of views, but I like to do that type of content anyway. So if you guys could all do me a favor. There's 90 some of you guys in here. If you guys can all go watch it from beginning to end, that helps in the algorithm. Like it and comment on it. If you do that, it'll help boost it in the algorithm, and then hopefully it at least gets 1,000 views, because it's just dying right now because it's about PFL. So I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you guys all comment on it, it helps really boost it in the algorithm. So I put the link in the chat. I'll put it here one more time. Like the stream on your way out. I appreciate you guys. This is the final stream. I will never be back again. I will not be back tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Good night. Goodbye. And it's been real. It's been fun. Can't believe it's the end of an era. It's the end of an era. It's been a good run. About time to hit the old dusty trail. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. I'm going to start tearing up. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. But please go to the link in the chat and comment on it and watch it from beginning to end. Retention time is most important to the algorithm. Good night, guys. I appreciate you guys. Like the stream on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Adios.